So as you guys kind of stand there, I was going to say dumbfounded, but it's quite the opposite, actually. Dad jokes, yes!
Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to Radio D&D on the Practical Heroes Network.
I'm James Landoff, the Dungeon Master, aka Mr. Mayor.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I play Lux.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I play Marcus.
I'm Casey, and I play B.
I'm Ethan, and I play Zephyr.
Now, roll that recap.
Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to 98.3 The Drop. With the recent murder of Marcus's contact Charles still fresh in their minds, the Lonely Hearts decide to investigate the serial killer Speechless. After watching a documentary on her early life, the gang learned she attended a preparatory school for the magically gifted, where she supposedly killed the class hamster. They began their own investigation, visiting the school and getting in contact with those mentioned in the documentary. The school itself was a strict and harsh institution, despite being the most reputable school for the magically gifted. After a long day of searching for answers, the party got ready for Lux's friend Theo's 150th birthday. During his speech, Lux heard the faint squeaking sound of a hamster outside the window, and in the next moment, Theo fell to the floor. He was pronounced dead, and any attempt to revive him failed. Now, Theo was dead too. The MLE arrived at the scene shortly after, talking to the party and other witnesses about what happened. It was then Zephyr realized the connection between the murders. They were all their contacts. Quickly, they raced to Jerome's, a mechanic who B worked for, hoping to warn him of the potential danger. They arrived at his garage to find him unharmed. However, Marcus got the creeping feeling they weren't alone, and appearing from invisibility down the street was Speechless. After a long, tense standoff, Speechless revealed the murders were all staged, and that their friends were still alive.
Last time you guys left off, things were de-escalating after your confrontation with Speechless. So you guys are still currently standing in the middle of the road. A car awkwardly moves by you guys and zooms down the road. And I think the ending of the session ended with basically Speechless telling you guys that all of your friends were fine. Is there anything you guys need clarification on or would like to continue talking to Speechless about?
I'm sitting in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road, yeah.
I remember that.
Felt so old.
Marcus would probably ask her if she had a plan as far as how she wanted to go about going after the police.
So she says, well, actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I thought maybe it'd be cool if we feigned his death. If you guys weren't interested in going after them, then he'd be presumed dead anyway, so why would they care? Or another option is maybe Zephyr could be the famous detective who brought in the escaped serial killer. She shrugs. It's kind of up to you guys.
When they put you back in?
Well, I would hope that if I'm keeping you alive, maybe you'd help me out.
Well, we could always fake your death. I mean, it's an option.
It's not really a life to live, though. I mostly do that for people who are wanted dead and pretty much have to live in hiding the rest of your life. It's an option, though.
Kind of hard to hide you. Lux says, just looking over to him.
I would prefer a plan that reveals the MLE for what they did. Would clear my name and tarnish my reputation as an assassin, but after so long in Alcatraz, you kind of get over that.
As if we're going to have Zephyr play the part of the brilliant detective who captures you. How do we bring your victims to light?
Again,
I mean, technically they're dead because they're not around anymore. Can you bring them forward?
Well, Theo's
Well,
not dead.
the thing is, feigned death only lasts for an hour. That's why I had to make sure that they were found immediately.
Mhm.
Otherwise, I could be lying there for an hour and then wake up like normal.
Right,
I
right,
don't
right.
have to be the one that restores them.
So I guess we could probably use Theo for this. Why did Theo ask you to kill him? To fake kill him?
Oh, he didn't. I told him that the MLE wanted him dead.
Really?
They didn't, of course. I just wanted to do that to show you guys what the MLE is.
Capable of. Where's Theo now?
I think he's at his place, talking with his sister.
Well, we could use Theo because it wouldn't be like exposing someone like Suchan's husband who wanted to get out of a bad marriage. I mean, I'm sure you don't know where he is. That was over 10 years ago.
It's not my business. I just help fake their death.
Can I bring up a second option?
Sure. Always.
Well, so we actually know somebody who doesn't know it, but has a contract on their head, and who also hates the magical police. We could convince him of what's going on, have him die on the record, and then come back.
Philip? I'm
Yep.
guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Did we end on good terms with him?
Mostly
didn't.
neutral. Mostly neutral.
Oh, I don't think there was any neutrality in our conversation. But I mean, if you think that that's best, I mean, we could always think about it.
Like I said, you guys have time to think about this.
Yeah, we
You
could
don't have to decide right now, but I should probably be getting out of here in case they decide to scry on me.
they can-
Probably a wise idea.
Good thinking.
How do I get in touch with you?
She shrugs. I can send sending spells, but it doesn't really leave much room for you guys to talk to me.
I mean, I could give you my number or something.
Don't really have a phone landline. I guess I could use a pay phone.
Oh.
His
Well,
quarters.
Yeah, I'll take some quarters.
I-
She holds
or-
out her hand.
I'll give her a
Let's,
couple quarters.
What do you say we meet up in, like, what do you say, 2 days time? Just kind of get back together, and we might have a better idea what's going on by then. And hopefully we can figure out this communication thing. So let's just say 2 days, and you know where we live. So where do you want to meet us?
We can decide that later. I can send you a message in 2 days' time and get coffee or something.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
All right. And she nods at you all and starts walking away.
Truly amazing.
Bye.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, I imagine your hearts are still coming down off of the adrenaline.
Oh no, mine stopped. Mine's
Your
dead.
heart
It's-
stopped.
Okay, my heart stopped for a hot second there.
Marcus is dead.
Marcus died. I mean, Lux
Yeah.
just kind of lays back on the street and is like, I don't even know what to do.
You guys hear from the garage, "What the hell's going on? Can I come out now?"
Oh shoot. Yeah, you could come. I'm so sorry. B's gonna sprint over to Jerome and talk to him.
You talk about a killer on the loose and you just sitting in the middle of the street having a chat.
I'm so sorry. This my friends bet me that I wouldn't prank you. And
This
that's
is
what
a
this
prank?
is. Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah, it was a prank. It was just a a really good prank.
Yeah.
Good one, B. You sure showed us.
Yeah,
Ah.
you did, B. You got it. You're so
Thanks,
funny.
Jerome, for going along with this. I owe
you-
you one.
Do you want him
And
to
then-
make? Do you want him to make a wisdom save, or do you want to make a persuasion check?
Oh, no, Jerome. He's a half elf.
Yeah, but he's also a mechanic. Mostly like intelligence for him.
Okay. I want him to make a wisdom throw.
Okay. Low, he'll just kind of like laugh and say, "Yeah, that was a good
Yeah.
prank." If he gets high, then he'll
Uh-oh.
just
Rest in peace.
be upset and walk away.
Oh my
Rip.
god.
Yeah, so he's like, what kind of prank is that? Telling someone is a serial killer, and he just storms off.
Oh,
walks
I'm
back
so
into
sorry.
the
Am I fired?
You're not fired. No, don't pull anything like that again, or you will be. And he
Okay.
just storms off, angry.
Hold on. I have
Marcus
something I
is
want to
just holding
say.
the bridge of his nose.
Well, I'm gonna call that a success.
I'll bring you
A
Taco
success
Bell
block.
later.
You damn right you will.
Oh my god. I'll bring you Taco Bell later to make up for it.
I don't think Taco Bell exists yet.
Taco Bell founding date. Let's Google.
Oh my gosh, there's so many of these Google searches.
1962. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Damn.
He says, you damn right you will. Bring me Taco Bell. Scare the heck out of me. Tell me he's a serial killer. And he just continues to mumble to himself.
oof, I could have been fired.
I'm like that's what that was your takeaway, B. Okay, all right. She just like stands up, dusts her nice dress off, and is like, okay, can we go somewhere? Can we get a drink? Can we
We need drinks.
Yeah.
We need drinks.
Of the-
yeah. Oh yeah.
Somewhere with absinthe.
Amazing.
Sure. All right. I'm fine with that. I don't know anywhere with absinthe. I'm assuming you do.
Yes, I do. It's a place you've never heard of before.
What's the name of that bar there, Marcus?
Um,
Yeah, it's not so fun, is it, guys?
I'm trying to remember the French term for it.
Oh,
fuck
darn,
it.
you actually
It's the
have
Green Fairy.
Green Fairy. Okay.
We.
Yeah, it's not so fun. Put on the spot for names, is it?
I'm
But
just
yeah,
trying to go for French and be fancy. It didn't work.
but yeah, you guys go get some drinks, and while you're having your drinks, Marcus, you receive a message. It simply says, Marcus, as this will be our first time meeting, I would rather it be in the safety of the college. I'm sure you understand.
Marcus would reply, that makes sense. I hope you understand I will probably not be coming alone because I'm not familiar with the area.
You get another message that says, that will be fine as long as you come to the campus. I will have someone looking out for you.
Sounds good. Should I meet them in a specific area or just at the entry?
Come to the Alchemy Tower.
And I'm not familiar with the campus or know what the Alchemy Tower looks like.
No, but you can probably surmise that a place that big has to have, good directions or something like that.
Okay.
There's also like orientations that are specifically made for like guiding people around the campus. It's actually summertime, so there's quite a few orientations going on.
Lucky us.
It'd be easy to tail one of them and find out where you need to go.
All right. Solid plan.
And yeah, you get that series of messages as you enjoy your drinks.
Yeah. Cool. And amongst the drinks, I would tell the party what I would plan on doing. So guys, we have this really interesting artifact that we stole, remember? This happy little box? He kind of hides it in his jacket, but just enough so you can see them.
Oh.
I've been in contact with the alchemy professor. and he wants to meet and take a look at it.
Hmm.
You guys willing to go to the university with me?
Yeah,
That sounds cool. The university.
that'd be
Yeah.
a nice distraction from all of this.
Yeah. The positive outlook and the hope of youth. Hopefully, they'll rub off on us. Nah, probably not.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to school before, so I don't really know if they're like super happy places, but the one that we took B to was depressing.
Yeah, I just based
Hmm.
off that, I don't think schools are good.
We'll see how this one goes then.
I hope they have a
Oh,
food
they're
court.
not always as bad.
Sometimes they're worse.
Oof.
Assuming you all head home
Mhm.
and go to bed, may all get full rests. And Marcus, I need you to roll a d6, please.
Bless. All right. Oh,
Aw.
1.
yeah.
So during your long rest, Marcus has a dream with very vivid dream with a strong emotion of fear. What does that dream look like for Marcus? And is this a memory of fear, or is it just what is it for Marcus?
That is a great question. I would imagine it's a combination of reality and like one of his irrational fears. He's probably somewhere hillside or something, taking a shot at something in the distance. Could be a target, could be deer, who knows? But he hears a rustle in the grass around him, and he realizes that he is now surrounded. And then it kind of fades to black on that one.
Yeah, and the dark cloaked figures start pressing in on you. You feel your heartbeat start to race, and right before the dream ends, or right as the dream ends, you wake up with a start, feeling your heart race, cold sweat. And yeah, it's kind of like the most vivid dream and most intense dream you've had in a long time.
That's not disconcerting at all.
Do you go ahead and like call everyone, get them ready to go to the college?
Yeah, I would use the stones to make sure everybody was up in time, and we'd meet at the local Waffle House to get some pancakes or some waffles and some
Naturally.
coffee, and then we'd head over to the college.
Yeah, so as you wake up and start to get ready, we see like the cube on your nightstand or on a table, and it's kind of in the focus of the shot as we see you getting ready, and walking over to it. You feel that same sense of fear still lingering. You as you pick up the cube, your hand is almost like trembling, but you're still able to pick it up and stow it away for now.
That's also very disconcerting.
So you guys meet up, have your morning Waffle House,
Bet.
Yeah.
and head on up to the college place. So you will, of course, need to take the Zap train to get to the college.
Oh,
Oh,
Hmm.
just while this is on my mind, everyone, I think I might know a guy so we can get student passes and not have to pay for the Zap train.
oh,
Not right now,
wow.
of course, because we don't have time. But maybe later.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
would be useful to actually get into the college, wouldn't it?
Oh, that's also
Mm.
yeah. Yeah.
Who do you know,
Yeah.
and how fast can they work?
His name is Scribbles.
Oh, you're using Scribble?
Is that okay? Is it Scribbles or
fine.
Scribble?
It's just Scribble.
Okay. What's his race again?
He's a goblin.
And what's his class again?
He doesn't have a. Does he have a class?
I thought he did because
I think he actually does. Hold on. People, Blades, Scribble. He's a School of Illusion wizard.
oh, perfect. So his name is Scribble. He's a School of Illusion wizard, and he's just a really cool guy who I think could
Oh.
help us out.
How do you know Scribble?
B was chilling in Mr. Green's by herself one time,
Mm-hmm.
and then she started just talking to strangers. And this is where she started telling stories of their adventures.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Okay.
how she met Scribble.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your d20 for me. See what the tenor of that relationship last left off
If
on.
Scribble hates me, I'm gonna hate everything.
Everything.
An 11.
Okay. 11. It's pretty good.
Can I add my D6 to that for the week?
Those have to be added to like skill checks. This is
Oh, I thought it was any D20 roll.
Mm.
If
I have my notes. I have the notebook in there if you want to look.
If I
wrote
say
it down.
this now, I will have to live with it the rest of the campaign. No, just let me look at the
Oh my
rules.
God.
Hold on. I'm hesitant to say it because I intended the additional bonus to be applicable to attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws.
Okay. So an 11.
So that is on friendly terms. So yeah, he doesn't owe you anything, and you don't particularly owe him anything. He'll probably give you a good deal on some student IDs. But yeah, you're able to find him in Mr. Green's. You can see he has like he's dressed very finely. Imagine like one of the goblins from Gringotts in Harry Potter. Got these long pointed ears and a long nose, which sort of on the bridge of his nose are these two tiny spectacles that he's meticulously forging some kind of document.
That's one fancy goblin.
He almost looks like a mini Marcus, I think. Marcus dresses kind of fine, doesn't he?
He tries to, but yes. It's like
Okay.
weak fine.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah, he seems to be hard at work when you guys come into Mr. Green's. Mr. Green kind of gives you a weird look as you guys come in at like 8 a.m. into the bar. It's still open, but
I wave.
Finger
he
gun. Wink.
waves awkwardly back. Yeah, Scribble's there for you to talk to. B.
Which table was he at again?
He's just at a table. There's no
Sweet.
table in particular.
Like one of the high top tables? Like one of the high tables?
No, he's a goblin.
I didn't know if you climbed up there.
No, he's very short, like
Is he in a
your
booth?
height. There, it doesn't matter. Do you want him to
Okay.
be in a booth?
Yeah, he's gonna be in a booth.
Okay, he's in a booth.
Cool. B will turn around everyone. All right, I'm gonna go talk to him. I don't want to overwhelm him, so you guys just stay right here. Okay, she'll go up there. Hey Scribble, how are you? And she'll sit on the other side of the booth.
Yeah, so he'll squint at you through his glasses and take them off. B.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
Have you been doing well?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too much going on for you?
Nah. What about you?
Pretty good. I'm in the semifinals for that robot fighting league I told you about last time.
Oh, good.
I had a birthday party too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm 33 now.
Oh, happy birthday, B.
Thanks. I have a question, and I can pay you for it too.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my friends were really wondering if you could maybe forge us some student IDs.
He'll slowly turn to look at the only other people in the bar and see
I
the-
wave.
the three of you guys, or four, including Halo. And he'll slowly turn back to you, B. Need them now?
I mean, when's the soonest you can have them?
As you're talking to him, he reaches into his backpack, pulls out a camera, and without any warning, like snaps a picture of your face.
Oh,
He waddles off of the the booth and pulls up a stool, which he will proceed to climb up, and each take a picture of each of your faces without saying a word.
Amazing.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys do anything, or do you just
Wait,
like?
I
I imagine
smile.
Lux poses or something.
Yeah, 100%. She's like ready. She kind of like scoots to behind, like make sure everyone is in front of her so she can like fix her hair a little bit, make
Mhm.
sure that she looks really good.
Marcus
yeah.
has a confused look on his face.
And he will bring them back over to the table where he will pull out templates of student ID cards and licking the back of the pictures as an adhesive. He puts the pictures on them.
Oh my god.
He
And-
licks it.
Yeah, he licks it.
Does he have his own
That's-
laminating machine?
That is unsanitary.
And as you watch, almost as if by magic, the picture begins to glow and sticks to the ID. He kind of like holds it up to his eyes, shows each one to you, B.
Oh wow, those look really good.
Very impressive.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you want for them?
Could you please make a persuasion check?
Okay. He's gonna want me to do something for him if I fail this. An 8? Can I add my D6 to that?
Yes, you can add your d6 to that.
3.
Okay.
So 11.
Yeah, so he scratches his temple with like a long nail and just goes, can you do something for me later? I guess.
What you need?
I don't know right now.
Oh, like a favor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Okay,
He
well thank
slides
you.
them across the table to you.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Are we
He
still
goes
good
back-
for brunch? Are we still good for brunch next week?
Uh-huh.
Same place, same time?
Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for helping me out, buddy. You're the best.
He'll hold up his fist really slowly.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Wait,
Nice meeting you.
He's waiting for like a knuckle tap.
Oh. She'll be like, ka-chow, and she'll knuckle bump him.
Okay. And he goes back to working on whatever he was forging.
Thanks, you're super cool. Appreciate it.
Hi, Scribble.
Aye.
He could have been in our party.
You guys could
Really?
have had that, guys. What you really missed out there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
You mentioned the dynamic.
It would have been fucking wild.
All right. I have all our pictures. B's gonna hand everybody theirs. On B's, her mouth is like half open and she's mid blink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pictures look I mean, they certainly look accurate.
Mine looks great. I even got
Yeah.
my hair fixed and my little
That's impressive. How fast you turn these out.
yeah. Useful, like a useful resource that we can come back to in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Now we never have to pay for the Zap train again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Stupid capitalism.
Lux
go with
will elbow Zephyr and be like, "Okay, come on, barf boy, let's go."
Oh my god.
What-
What
When
happened?
did
Oh, I'm gonna leave.
You didn't you barf on the Zap train last time? I thought you told me about that when you went with Marcus.
I thought we said we wouldn't talk about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was
Really in front of everyone?
no. I mean, I thought they all knew.
Oof, I'm gonna go this way, guys.
You
You
hear
hear
a
the
very
ding
airy
ding as
laugh
B leaves.
from one of the booths.
No, I'm so sorry.
We had it understanding.
Yeah.
You can just walk away.
Oh my god,
Really
Lux looks
amazing.
absolutely crushed. She's watching him walk away. She's like, I'm sorry. I had a really bad night last night. Just
You
follows
hear-
after.
You hear B outside as Zephyr comes out. You threw up on the Zap train?
Yes.
That's it.
Look,
Okay.
it's not the conventional aircraft, so it's a bit new to me.
I throw up like 90% of the time on it, so don't worry about it. That's why they have drains on the
It's
floor.
a
You're
high
fine.
percentage.
Well, they have drains on the floor. Everybody does it. I wouldn't feel too bad.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real fast. Sorry, guys.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Lux follows out and she comes up behind Zephyr and is like, I was just teasing. I'm so sorry. Don't be mad
Oh,
at
man.
me.
I'll think about it.
How about this story? You know, while we don't have a mayor to guide our actions in the story, I have this story. I had this crush on this guy once, and I told him I was like really little. I was like, I don't know, 18. I don't know how old I was. I was a baby. I was like 8 equivalent human years. Maybe 8. I don't know. I was between 6 and 8, and I told this guy that I really liked. I was like, "Hey, I really like you. I think you're like really cute and you're smart." And he told me, he was like, "Well, hold on, I gotta think of a name. Zoe over there likes me too. So whichever one of you dresses the prettiest the next day can have me." And I told him, "Fuck off. That was stupid."
Oh. This
Anyway,
guy
that's my
seems-
story.
He seems terrible.
Yeah.
glad-
I was like, my intellect should be the thing that makes me attractive, you trash muffin.
Absolutely.
Literally
Yeah.
can never tell if it's B talking or Casey talking.
That actually happened to me. True story. I was like really little. And I was like, I told this dude, I was like, "Hey, I like you." And he was like, "Well, Catherine also likes me. So whichever one of you dresses the prettiest the next day can be my girlfriend." I only wore yoga pants at this point.
How old were you?
His loss, I say.
I might have been 6. I think I was
Yeah.
more 5, 6. I think it was kindergarten. And
But
I
this
was
is a
like,
true
"That's
story.
yeah."
A 6-year-old said that.
And I told him, "No, that was stupid. I'm not doing that." And then he moved to Ohio.
Oh well.
Bye.
Oh, his loss. His loss.
Yeah, his yeah.
His
Well,
loss.
Yeah,
He
we
got
don't like
punished.
anyone from
He
Ohio.
got punished. He got what
He-
he
yeah,
got.
he got what he deserved.
Anyway, I used it as inspiration for B. Jerk. Anyway, I think it's really funny.
He got a fate worse than death.
He's like our
Ohio.
number one fan of the show. Just
Oh,
lost her
no.
number one fan.
Even 60-year-old
Oh,
me was
no.
like, "I won't dress pretty for you. I just want to wear yoga pants."
Good for you. Fuck that
Which
guy.
honestly is like a big B vibe.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's my story. Anyway, so yeah, that was my story.
B tells you all this story as she drives you up to the district gate. You guys go to the ticket center and show the oh my gosh, my brain is literally failing.
What a mood.
You
It's
show
'cause
the
my
ticket
story
booth your
was so
student
good.
ID cards, and yeah, she like looks over it and hands you each a ticket for the Zap train.
Sweet.
No one has to pay any gold.
Hell yeah.
Halo, it's so cool being a student.
You see, he's a little anxious about
you
going
okay?
back to school.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't been there in a while.
Well, I mean, is it because people bully you?
Oh no, that people are much more mature at that level.
That's
Most of
good.
the
That's
time.
good.
More mature than us?
I didn't say that.
I was just asking.
Okay, well, I didn't say that.
Is your stomach okay?
Yeah,
You don't
I'll
got
be
the
fine.
butterflies? You want some Sprite?
No, thank you.
Ginger ale?
I'm gonna walk over to the Zap train.
Oh my god. Wow, he's really anxious. He must really not like that place.
Lux gives
Um,
up on talking. Every every time she says something, it just goes bad.
Marcus would step up next to Halo In a quiet tone, he'd say, "Is there anything that we need to be worried about?"
He gives you a concerned look.
That seems like a yes.
No, I don't think so, unless you thought of something in particular.
Well, you're acting kind of funny. And when I say that, I mean you're acting kind of funny for you, which means more funny than usual.
I just, college is great, but it's not for everyone, I think.
Did you leave on good terms?
Oh yeah, of course, but just it's a different mindset there.
Okay, I think I understand.
And he nods. So as you guys board onto the Zap train, assuming all of you face forward, the Zap train lurches briefly, and a second later, you're at the next stop. It does this a couple of times as it goes to various parts of the Upper District, the Business District, the Skyport, and then it passes the Preserve, which is basically this massive national park in the city itself, and you
Ooh.
eventually get to the College District. Stepping off of the train, you will notice enormous buildings, a mixture of these Roman sort of style architectures with these columns mixed with a lot of modern design. It almost looks reminiscent of the summit, which is where the senators meet.
Oh, wow.
There's lush green grasses sort of surrounding all of the buildings, as well as cobblestone pathways with elaborate light fixtures sort of guiding your path. And awaiting you at the entrance of the college is a massive statue of a lion-looking figure with these massive, sprawling, feathery wings. And there's a plaque that says Headmaster Cypress.
Well, he looks fun. I asked Caleb, that's the current one or the founding one?
Both.
Oh shit.
Okay then. How
Um,
old is this university?
I mean, it was built when the city was founded.
Oh, only 100 years ago. Okay, that's not too terribly bad then.
Does anyone want to make a either Arcana or History check on the statue?
Hell yeah.
Can I?
Sure.
Yeah, everyone can.
Nice.
Okay, Marcus, you would know. Lux would know. Zephyr, not really.
Dang it. You'll rue the day, statue. You'll rue
So-
the day.
Lux, you recognize this as a sphinx, a being of great intellect and power, and it appears the current headmaster of the college.
Oh shit, he's a sphinx.
Marcus, you would know this as well.
There was a riddle associated with this thing. Anybody remember what that was?
A riddle associated with the cube.
The Sphinx. The Sphinx.
A sphinx.
Sphinx has a famous riddle.
As someone who loves riddles and mysteries, would I know?
Not with that history
Yes,
check.
sir.
Dang
with
it.
it.
Throws
Throw
my
your head
cowboy
down.
hat on the ground.
Would I know what the famous riddle is? With the 21?
You did an Arcana check,
Oh boo.
not a history check.
Can Marcus make a history check to try and remember it?
Do you know as a player?
Yes.
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Marcus has no clue.
Sorry, I can't do. I mean,
Well,
can I
what's the
make?
riddle?
I'm sorry?
What's the riddle? You brought it up.
Oh, well, what walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 at night?
Is it the scale folk?
I believe the correction, the answer is man. 4 as a baby, 2 as an adult, and 3 as an old man walking on a stick.
Ah.
As you can tell by my case, that's not true. I am still in twos.
Well, you're still in the afternoon.
Marcus proudly sporting his new walking stick.
Wait, didn't you take a cane too?
Oh, dang, I did. Well played, Marcus. Well played. You win this round.
Well, Marcus doesn't know, so that was just player knowledge.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as you guys move past the statue of the Sphinx, the nameless Sphinx, no, you guys will see all manner of students sort of milling around. It is the summer, so the only classes in session are summer classes, but even then you will hear like the sound of music on the horizon. There's students, tightrope walking between trees or studying beneath them, looking in books. There's a couple of people you see that are levitating, practicing magic, and it seems even in the summertime quite lively. You guys quickly find a tour group which begins going around discussing each of the various buildings, the alchemy tower, the medical tower, so on and so forth. And eventually, you guys find your way to the alchemy tower, which you can see its stone is stained and corroded in places from long use, but miraculously, it still stands. And outside the front door, you will see a student who appears to be looking for someone.
Can I try and sneak up on him?
Yeah. Roll stealth. 22. So this person is specifically looking for someone. So I'm going to actually roll their perception. Ooh.
Oh wow.
So how does Marcus start sneaking up on this person?
He'd probably try to arrive from a path off to his side, like out of in peripheral vision, but like trying to rely on him not actively using his peripherals.
Yeah, there's a lot of people sort of like in the vicinity, so you're like weaving between people, and you start coming up on his side, and yeah, you see him like looking, and you see his eyes dart to his peripherals, just barely catching you. He quickly snaps his head and looks at you. What do you do?
I just smile at him as if I was expecting him to do that and say, "Are you the one I'm looking for?"
He gives you a curious look. Marcus?
That'd be the one.
Ah, yes. Professor Tucker would like to speak with you. He said you'd have company, and he looks behind you to see if he can see anyone.
They would be nearby, unless someone's sneaking over there with me.
I'm not very sneaky.
Yeah, so
I probably won't be sneaking, so yeah.
he quickly isolates each of you and nods. He says, "Okay, well, this way," and he begins to lead you into the tower. Inside is a nauseous concoction of various smells as you guys walk past dozens of bubbling beakers, sort of these heating chambers where you can see various materials dematerializing and rematerializing. And eventually, you guys find yourself outside the office of Professor Tucker, which at that point the student bows to you guys and quickly makes himself scarce. Did Lux have a comment on the interior?
I was gonna say everything smells weird.
It is nauseous and sort of dizzying, almost like smelling strong paint.
Ugh. It's like really nasty, like turpentine-y.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Some students wear masks, others just have grown accustomed to the fumes.
What are they mixing in here?
Probably nothing healthy. Marcus would then knock on the door.
The door opens, and you will see a middle aged man. There is a miniature dragon sort of curled around his neck. He wears a long, sort of tan lab coat that is stained and has actually holes in some places from where it's been corroded. He wears these thick glasses that are fogged up and stained. It's a wonder he can see through them. And he smiles. I presume you'd be Marcus.
Yes, you must be the professor.
Aye, and he reaches out his hand and shakes yours. I'm Professor Tucker, and these are your friends, I guess.
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
well, don't just
the,
stand there in the hall. Come on in. And he gestures you guys inside his office.
It's really, really great of you to meet with us on this. We're trying to figure out this whole contraption thing. We managed to acquire it. It was rather important for us to do so, but unfortunately, we don't know anything about it. So we're hoping you could shed some light.
All right, well, let me see the thing then.
Marcus would produce it from inside of his coat.
His like dragon goes to like snap at it, and he like taps it on the snout. And taking it in his hand, he lifts up his goggles. You can see there are like his face is mostly like ashen or like smudged in places, but where his goggles were is completely clean. And he kind of like looks at it and he's like, oh, that's quite interesting. Never seen something quite like this. Though I do recognize this symbol.
What is it? What does it mean?
Well, as you know, a variety of alchemical theorems and materials often have symbols assigned to them. And he basically starts going into a little bit of mage splaining on the principles of alchemy. But eventually gets to this symbol here denotes immortality. It represents something called the perfect self, kind of going off the notion that all people are born broken and destined for destruction. The perfect self is what binds you and makes you immortal. Though this symbol doesn't actually have much meaning in modern alchemy.
When you say modern alchemy, how old would the symbol be?
Oh, it's ancient. But most students use it as just something cool to write on the desks for sort of like real world correlation. It's like the S that high school students draw on their desk, the fancy S.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because
Amazing.
it doesn't really have much meaning anymore. I mean, it's not really one of the most commonly used alchemical symbols.
That's kind of a letdown.
Does the box open though?
Yeah,
Oh,
is there a
well,
way to open the box?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, you're gonna have to spend some time with it, understand it a bit more. I unfortunately don't have time. I've got a meeting in a bit, and he'll go over to his desk where you will see sort of this large lens affixed to a stand with a plate, sort of like for it to look at. He carries it over. It looks super heavy, but he like shows it to you and he says, "Now this is a dowsing lens. Have any of you used this before? Anyone's welcome to make Arcana rolls on what a dowsing lens is."
I figured out.
Nope. That's another nat one for Marcus.
Well,
Yep.
Wow.
B,
Yes, it is.
would you like to make an Arcana roll?
this is on an object, correct?
It is on an object.
Okay,
Thank
so
you for
she is-
pointing that out.
Yes. She's going to use Artificer's Lore, which gives her twice her proficiency. So her proficiency is +3, so +6. 25.
All right. I messaged something to you. So yeah, he's like, is anyone familiar with this sort of thing?
Oh, yeah, I am.
He looks at you.
Is it like on a table or somebody holding it?
He's holding it.
Can you like put it down eye level with me, please?
He'll set it down on the table.
Thank you. Okay. B will like climb up and sit at the table. All
Okay.
right. Can I touch it?
Yeah, sure, by all means.
Okay. And it's okay if I like tilt it sideways and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's what it's there for. Oh my
Okay, I
gosh,
just wanna
I
make
keep
sure, I just wanna
doing
make
that
sure.
frickin' accent. My God.
Are
Of
you
course,
okay?
that's what
Your
it's
voice
there
got
for.
like really different.
Yeah, it's just a thing that happens. Yeah. But by all means, go ahead and show us what you can do.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna pick it up. B picks it up. She's gonna like kind of hold it in her hands, kind of move it in some different directions and be like, oh yeah. This is a lens. It's capable of it's capable of gleaning information from an object.
Very astute of you. Yes, of course. But more specifically, it can extract almost memories from an object, especially if there are strongly imprinted emotions affixed to it.
B puts it back down on the table. That's straight freaky, man.
It's often useful for objects that have innate magical properties but need to be unlocked by magical words, something that the creator imbued into them. If we do not know the magic word, we can use this to sort of identify it. That makes sense.
That does make sense. How you still get to sit with it to understand it. How long does it take to kind of get used to objects? I've never had to get to know an object before.
So as if you guys were like friends, he puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, a lot longer than I have time for today, but you all are free to use my dowsing lens if you would like. You can get back to me on the results. The library is a keen place to make your observations. I'm sure you can find a study room available.
Thank you for letting us borrow your equipment.
Of course, yes. And I do hope you'll let me know any findings you may have.
You'll be the first or the second person to know.
Brilliant. All right, crack on. And he starts ushering you guys out of the office. Unless you guys have any other questions.
No, crack on,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Cracking on.
Are we? Are we?
Go ahead.
Are we leaving?
His office, yes.
Okay. What time is it?
Probably noonish.
Okay. Can I just go to the food court real quick?
Sure.
Sweet.
What
I
do you
just want
need
a
at the
corn
food?
dog.
Do they have that kind of stuff here?
Halo?
He nods. Yeah, you might actually be able to get in with your student cards.
Oh, sweet.
That sounds awesome.
Halo, what's your favorite food court restaurant?
Not Panda Express, that's for sure.
Oof.
Ugh. Who likes Panda?
Sbarros.
Straight up D
Sbarros.
tier.
Sbarros.
Sbarros?
What did you say, Mike?
Sbarros.
Yeah, the pizza place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a sure.
Yes. I don't know. I really want a corn dog. I don't know. Pizza sounds good too. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get everything.
Okay. You guys make a stop at the food court.
There's a montage.
There's definitely a montage of you getting all the
Yes.
food you can eat, filling up a
Yeah,
box
boy.
from upstairs, even though
Sweet.
already paid for to eat up there. But anyway, eventually with full stomachs, make your way to the library.
I eat my corn dog on the way there.
Mm-hmm. So inside, you guys will see tall bookcases with sort of animated books flying about, organizing themselves. There are long stretches of tables, and there seems to be almost like an enchantment on this place that turns like the loudest shout into a whisper. You see in the ceiling affixed is a large blue crystal that's sort of emitting this faint glow. And as you guys enter the library, I need you guys to make an intelligence saving throw. Before you make the saves,
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
Amazing.
no worries. You have the option, of course, to fail saving throws if you wish. I cannot tell you what will happen if you fail the saving throw, but you always have that option.
But you got a net one.
Wow.
Okay, so Marcus,
Amazing.
Zephyr, and Lux, all three of you fail.
B's just eating a lot of corn dogs.
I'm sorry, B, also you do fail with the 7.
Oh yeah, B's eating corn dogs. She's dunking
Oh.
that stuff in ranch.
All three of you rolled 13. That's crazy.
That's kind of wild. Yeah.
What did Halo get?
Oh, I forgot to roll for Halo. I forgot he was there. He is going to try and resist this effect, but not with a 4.
Oh, poor Halo.
So if you all would record what your current intelligence is.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
If it is higher than this, then it remains the same. But everyone's intelligence is set at a base 16.
Oh shit.
In addition to having your intelligence increased, you all feel a sense of sort of like, I don't want to say superiority, but kind of like a noblish mindset.
Interesting.
In addition to that, you also feel invigorated to learn and a thirst for knowledge.
Oh.
We quick cut to everyone's look on their face as you guys walk into the library and have this affect you. Marcus and Bees don't change, but what do Zephyr and Lux look like as they walk in?
Yeah, I mean, I think initially she looked kind of like pretty bored. Like, it's a library, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
it's fine. But like when this kind of hits her, she just kind of blinks like a couple of times and she's just like, oh, she seems very thoughtful, very pensive. Like
Puts on
she's
some
thinking,
thick-rimmed glasses.
yes, actually, she might like pull some out of her like jacket or what. No, even better. You see like the big round glasses that she normally wears that are like the rose tinted ones. She just kind of like takes them off and just like flicks them and they just turn into like regular glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
Square,
she
bold rim.
bold rimmed, yeah, like she's feeling she's living that nerdy life. She's kind of a, yeah, she pulls her hair back and she's like, I've just got a lot of things that I feel like I really need to look up all of the sudden.
Halo's face is just like he has the same face, but there's like a tinge of like discomfort on his face.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Lux seems like a little bit more stuck up. She's definitely holding herself a little higher. Yeah, my intelligence was 12 before this, so this is a pretty big improvement.
Does B say anything when Lix does this with her glasses and starts looking at books like, oh yes, I'll have that one over
Yeah, she
there.
probably like picks up a book like directly off of like the librarian's desk or whatever, and is like, this definitely seems like an interesting subject.
Is B aware of like what's happening?
Actually, you failed the intelligence save as well. So you also, even though your intelligence doesn't increase past where it is, you do feel invigorated to learn and a thirst for knowledge.
Are you okay?
Me? Oh yeah,
you're
I
not
just
looking at the cool books.
what I mean, aren't all books cool?
No.
I feel like I just really kind of need a moment to do some intense kind of research. You know, I just feel very invigorated after our visit to. She'll like bend down to whisper, even though everything is already in a whisper, to be and just be like, after Roa. I just really feel like I, you know, could do some good research and, you know, who knows? Maybe I'm not really meant to play music the rest of my life.
You should check out some music theory books. I
That
think
sounds
that would interest you.
That sounds fantastic, actually.
Yeah.
What's Zephyr's face as his intelligence suddenly increases? What was your intelligence before this?
15.
15? So it's one more than you feel a little smarter than you did before.
I remember that word I was thinking of earlier.
What was the word?
Incorrigible.
Yes.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Of course, incorrigible.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
All right. But yeah. So as you guys kind of stand there, I was gonna say dumbfounded, but it's quite the opposite, actually. Dad jokes, yes. You guys make your way into the library where you will see a familiar individual. You will see Lorian sitting at a table, studiously looking at a series of stacked books.
He's got like 6 all around him, all of them open. He's like going from one book, stroking his chin, flipping a page, another one. Like he's studying hard right now.
Marcus,
Yes.
look. She's gonna
What am I
point.
looking at?
Look.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Lux has her nose in that book that she picked up that's like
Stop
on
reading. Reading is
Qua-
stupid right now.
quantum superposition. Okay.
Marcus takes Lux's chin, slowly moves it up from the book, and general direction of Lorian.
Oh my goodness.
Does he look the same?
Well, since last time you saw him, all those times ago when he beat the crap out of all those demons, he is noticeably less radiant, but he still is, I don't want to say shiny, but just like filled out. Like he's like right after like his cheeks were hollowed, he seemed really skinny, but I was like back to normal, but his hair isn't that vibrant goldish blonde, it's just a regular blonde. And those tattoos that he had have faded to like almost his skin color. So yeah, he is noticeably less angelic, but he seems to be all right and fine physically.
We have to go say hi.
Oh, that's right. This is Lorian. Did I tell you about Lorian?
I think so.
Yeah, he
You mentioned that he traveled with you all.
Yeah, he was with us. He was part of our group for a while, and then he kind of needed to take a break. And there's this whole thing about like, oh, the demons are back, and then you came back a month later or something, and it was like
I remember.
and this whole thing about like, oh well, when she's making a face and she just kind of leans in, so like I guess that she just like pokes him a little bit in the chest, when you dropped the bomb thing, it might have killed his grandfather, so maybe like X-nay on the bomb,
Wait. Wait. His grandpa was the Demon King?
I don't know. It was like a secret undercover mission to go like make a deal with the Demon King, and then you bombed him.
Oh.
Oh.
Quite frankly, that's his fault. We were dropping pamphlets for days.
Yeah, you were alerting people that you were, you know what? It doesn't matter.
I mean, a lot of it was propaganda, but still. 9 cents a bitch, ain't it? All right, let's go meet him.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be great. He's very nice.
So you guys make your way over to Lorian, and Lorian, you look up to see several familiar faces with one unfamiliar face.
So does the magic like deafen other things, or is it just spoken word? He's gonna like stand straight up, and the chair's gonna go straight back.
It seems to be more of a like immediate area thing. So your intent to speak to them wouldn't be dampened, but all other unintentional sounds are probably dampened.
So he's really gonna stand straight up, and the chair is gonna scoop back. And Lorian's a pretty big dude. He's gonna step up and just get everybody he knows in that hug. Sorry, Zephyr, he doesn't know you like that yet.
Scoop me. I'm too short.
Oh, I got you.
Luxel.
Oh no, B, you're actually in the middle of all this.
Oh yeah, he just squished in there.
Oh no, like a sandwich.
Yep.
My
like,
friends.
I can't breathe.
Oh, I have so much to tell you. I've been doing so much work lately. How have you all been? He's gonna let you all go, and he's gonna shake all your hands. He seems very excited.
Good. You look better than the last time I saw you.
Oh, yes, that visit. Well, That was before I went back to work, Working makes me feel better. I've been doing all this research about a whole bunch of, demon stuff. Keep a low profile. It's been going well so far. Who's this? He's gonna tilt his head towards Zephyr.
Oh, this is Zephyr. This is my boyfriend Zephyr.
Pleasure to meet you. I've heard a little bit about you.
Oh, he's gonna definitely shake his hand.
Yeah, he works with us now.
Just gonna give him a tilted head, raised eyebrow just for a second, trying to check him out, see if he's worthy. Checking the vibe.
Lux will just loop arms with him and squeeze him a little bit and be like, "Yeah, it's a good thing."
What are you doing here?
That would be my fault.
He's gonna turn to Marcus.
Yeah, I kind of got us involved in this high flying act to test some weird weapon, and long story short, we got a weird box, and now we're trying to figure out what the hell it's supposed to do.
Well, if there's any demonicness about it, I think I'd be able to help.
Well, we got this really neat lensing thing, and he kind of holds it up and shakes it around a little bit. And the professor said we should just take it to a study room and just try to get to know the object.
May I Arcana check this thing?
What thing in particular?
The dowsing lens.
Yeah, you can.
21.
With that +6. Yeah, you recognize this. You've seen a variety of students using it while you're here. It basically, whether it's a mundane or magic item, lets you know the true nature of it. So if someone were studying an alchemical ingredient, they would be able to learn its properties by looking at it through the lens. If it was a magical item that you didn't know the power phrase or power words for, you would be able to learn them with a bit of time.
Oh, I know this. He's gonna pluck it out of Marcus's hand. If you're,
it's also super big.
Oh, it is.
Think of microscope heavy.
Like big microscope, ancient rudimentary, big ass piece of machinery.
Yes.
He will no longer try to pluck it out of his hand.
It's on a cart. we're pushing it on a cart behind us.
Lorian still tries to pluck it.
Okay, maybe not. Well, I've seen this used a lot. I've been here for a few days actually, coming in and out doing this research. Do you point it at something if it's magical and it tells you what it is and what it does? It's like an identify spell, but really big.
Yes, it is quite heavy. I'm hoping to figure out how to open this box. It seems really interesting, and honestly, I'm really interested by it.
Well, have you scanned it yet?
No, that's why I'm here. We're gonna find a little room and spend some time with it.
May I join you? All this demon reading I could just break.
Oh yeah, man. You're welcome to join us.
Oh, perfect. Then he will tag along. You'll help push, of course, because he's strong. He's a big boy.
Oh, push the cart that I said the thing was on. Yeah.
Yes.
Who was pushing it before? I said it was on a cart.
Marcus.
Well, Marcus, what's your strength score?
That is a 13.
Okay, well, Lauren will be able to push it better with his 18.
He would, yeah.
And just imagine it's one of you guys remember the projectors that teachers would have on the carts that they just pass around? It's exactly like that.
Really amazing.
Perfect.
Well, yeah, you guys wheel it over to a study room. It seems nice and quiet inside. You set it down on the table, and then, yes, Marcus, you produce the cube.
I'd set it on what appears to be the place to put it, and
there's a tray that sort of sits under the lens that you can move the lens over. It also appears that the lens was meant to be rotated, so as you set it down, you see sort of vague apparitions and symbols start appearing in the lens as you look through it.
Ooh. Marcus would play with the dials and anything that can adjust the lens, the positioning, the height of it, the focus of it. Yeah, he'd just try and make this as clear a picture as possible.
As you do this, it takes a good long while. You see a variety of symbols that you can't exactly comprehend come up on the mirror. Could you give me an Arcana check, please? So 16. It takes approximately an hour, but eventually, as I move you guys over to the screen,
I'm
you will
scared.
see 7 letters appear. Everyone has the ability to move these tokens. If you accidentally delete one, please let me know.
Are these the only letters available for all three blanks?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
You may surmise that these groupings of letters pertain to one of the blanks.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, we can spell live and
We can spell
believe.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
if you use
think.
believe, use all of them.
Well, he said that it pertains to one of them. So all of the letters are within one of these blanks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I
think
believe it
it's-
is I. No.
I believe blank. It is blank. So, I think so.
Yes.
I don't believe it is butter.
Wait, so how many is there? So there's 3 words on here that we're supposed to have these letters.
No, no,
Mhm.
no.
Let's spell evil. I believe.
Wait, we're supposed to get 3 words out of these letters, or 1 word out of these letters?
One word. Marcus
Okay.
has so far come up with 1 word's worth of letters.
Okay.
Can I
Oh,
take a
one
turn
word.
on the microscope to see if I can make another one?
Well, first you'll have to identify what the first word is by putting it in its proper spot.
Okay, I'm voting for I believe blank. It is blank. Any other votes?
Wait, I
Oh,
don't know how to spell.
no. Wait, no, that's not spelled right. Right?
Hold on.
I believe.
Believe.
Hmm.
Sorry,
spell believe.
I like in my brain. I was like, I don't think that this looks right.
Wait, hold on. I'll go get my mom. She's got Jeopardy.
No, this isn't.
BELIEVE.
This isn't Jeopardy. It's
Amazing.
the other one.
There we go.
Wheel of Fortune.
I want to buy an A.
You can't buy letters. That's not how this works. Sorry.
Hey, you have my PayPal.
What? No?
We can't cheat in D&D.
No cheating.
Yes, you can. Try hard enough.
All right. So you believe that the first word is believe.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Seems like a distinct possibility.
Once we get the second word, we'll probably find out more. Can I have a turn? I have +6.
Yes. As you're looking over the lens, you see all of these letters start to come together, and it forms the word believe.
Oh, let me get a bardic and let me get a guidance. Wait, we don't have any clerics. Dang
I
it.
have guidance.
Oh,
I have guidance.
give me the guidance. Give me the bardic. I'll get my +6. We'll get like 30.
She's gonna put her hand up to high five you, Lorian.
Mine's a 1d8.
Oh, we'll just do the check first, and I'll add the numbers. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
A 17. Let's keep going. 20. 23.
As opposed to an hour, this time it only takes you 30 minutes. So you're poring over the lens, rotating it as the letters come into view. And everyone, I imagine you're like over each person's shoulder, looking into the lens yourself. And you'll watch as 7 more letters come into view.
I believe because it is.
Oh, we're so smart. Aren't we smart guys? Wait.
That's the easy one. No, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
All right. Who would like to be the next person to look through the lens?
I mean, we should all have like at least a +4 to Arcana right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a +3.
So Marcus went first. Lorian went second. Does someone else want to volunteer?
Come on, B. I'll give you a boost.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll give you a Bardic B.
He's gonna pick B up like by the armpit from behind and lift her up Simba style to put her up there.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, you may go ahead and roll B.
Lux, do you want to help me?
Yeah, you can have a Bardic Inspiration. You got it.
Thanks.
You're so smart.
Oh, 21.
Oh yes. No, just roll them all. I want to see what happens.
D8 for Bardic, right? Yep.
Mhm.
Can we breach? Oh,
1.
wow.
Wait,
And
but you
then
gave yourself
D4.
guidance. Yeah.
4.
Okay,
26.
So 26.
Yeah.
bad.
Takes you about 20-ish minutes to get this one.
All right. All
Um,
right. I think I got it.
And you will see these 6 letters appear
Okay.
before you.
It's Subad. No. Shut up. I'm trying to find this out.
Absurd.
Oh,
ABSURD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike did that really quick.
yeah, we got a
What?
Scrabble master on the team.
Yeah. Mike is
watched
the
a lot of
puzzle
Jeopardy.
master.
I watched a lot of Jeopardy with my grandma
Amazing.
Love it.
and Wheel of Fortune.
Someone want to move the letters into the proper space?
guess I
Ooh, I
will.
want to. What? Oh, sorry,
Give me
Mike.
one.
You can do it because you did it.
Mm-mm.
Ob.
I don't know why I put the U at the very front, but here we are.
I can't move the R for some reason, or the D.
There we go.
There it goes.
It comes to you that this is the phrase to unlock whatever properties lie within the magic item.
Well, who wants to say it?
I'll say it. Y'all might want to step back though.
Lauren's gonna be 10 feet away from him, so he can be in the aura. Because like just by standing close to Lauren, you feel safe and smarter and stronger. You just feel better around him. Not like because like he has a big ego, but because he's magical.
I also stand back and I pull Zephyr with me.
I want to see.
Okay, fine. Get closer then. But be careful.
Marcus would make sure everyone's at a safe distance. Who wants to be at a safe distance? And he
I'm
would
10 feet away.
kind of whisper into the cube, I believe, because it is absurd.
As you say those words, you'll hear a mechanical clicking sound as the images on the symbol you saw start to rotate. An iris open. This faint silvery mist begins to pour out, and it begins to resemble the shape of 3 people. The room begins to grow incredibly dark as you guys are enveloped in shadow. And as I move you guys over to the map, I need you all to select your tokens and roll for initiative.
Question: is Battleby in the library?
I assume she's always with you.
Well, I didn't know if Battleby would be allowed.
I assume she's
Okay.
always with you. She's part of your class.
Do I have my power armor on, or just being my chain and shield?
I don't know if Lorian would have brought his. It's up to you. It's your item, so if you wanted to keep it on you, that's fine. I definitely don't think you were wearing it when you were studying it, but it can be in the bag of holding on your person. It would just take an action to put it on, or you can decide as a player that you don't have it.
No, he wouldn't bring it to the library, but he would bring his big ass sword.
Question.
Answer.
Can I have Marcus make a wisdom save? Because we're doing something very cerebral here.
Mhm.
And if these things came out, he has to question with himself is he supposed is he supposed to outthink these guys, or is he supposed to fight these guys?
If you make a save, you get a +5 because you're in my aura.
Yeah, you can make some kind of check to to understand the situation. Whether it be an insight check or wisdom save, it's up to you.
Save.
Well, let's see. My insight's +5, and my wisdom saves a +2.
And I give you a +5 because you're with me.
You give me a +5?
Yeah, you're my
Then
aura.
I'll go with a wisdom save then.
Excellent. Oh,
10.
I'll get into this more when combat starts. The good thing about this is the spirits go before you, so you'll definitely understand the tenor of the situation a lot faster.
Good to know.
Just make the save for fun, or not for fun, but
You're wanting to do the same thing he's doing. You can if you want.
19.
These things are very hostile.
Okay.
Oh.
Marcus, shoot them. Do you have your
Okay.
gun?
He pulls up his cane. Of course, I never leave home without it.
So, this silvery mist pours from the box and manifests in 3 forms. You see they all look identical, though different in expression. One has a face of sorrow. You can almost see the tears streaming down their face. One has a look of anger. You see like a vein bulging in its temple. And then one of dread, you see the fear, the absolute terror in its eyes. And the spirit of anger, which is first to act. You will see it hover over to you, Lorian, as you're the closest
gosh.
in range. You just hear it say, "It's your fault." And it smashes you with 2 withering touch attacks. What's your AC?
19.
So first to hit is a 24.
Yeah, start draining my strength, my friend.
Doing 25 necrotic damage to you.
25.
Mm-hmm. You take 15 damage, not 25. I don't know why I said 25. My bad. Trust me over the numbers. I promise you, I'm going to get them wrong.
You Obi-Wan Kenobi saying, "I trusted you."
Did you?
Okay,
You're the
sorry.
chosen one. All right. Yes. Second is only a 13 as it swipes against your shield. You just hear it echoing, "Your fault." Spirit of anger, that's the end of its turn. And as it ends its turn, you will watch it disappear.
Bro. Is it a bonus action, a free action, or a full action to try to figure out where it went?
It can be just something you do on your turn. I don't want to give it a action or free action because it's just you looking around. So go ahead and see if you can find where it went.
Perception?
Make a perception check.
19.
It is nowhere to be found. Almost as if it is no longer on this plane.
Oh god, it's ethereal. Oh, sorry. I'm just guessing.
No worries.
Okay, here's the vibe. I'm gonna plan. I can reach the spirit of sorrow, but if I get in that aura, I think I'm gonna get sucked. You know what I mean? And I can't reach the spirit of dread. And I don't want to just stay where I am. So we're gonna be stupid. We're gonna rush in. 40 feet. Am I affected by this aura?
Not yet. However, as you move through this aura, as soon as you hit the edge of it, which you as a player know that there's an aura there, but you as a character don't know that. As you begin moving towards this, your footfalls become heavy, and you just feel this heaviness on your soul as you trudge through this. So you have moved effectively 20 feet through that aura.
Okay, I will make 2 attacks. I'm going to save my spell slots.
Okay.
First one, 22.
22 hits.
12 slashing. Second attack, 19.
19 hits.
14. Okay, that is 26 total.
Okay. You can see their HP bars, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Guys, please help. Guys, help me.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not done. You will notice the spirit of dread looks just as wounded as the spirit of sorrow as you slash into it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Collective pool. Okay, that makes me feel better.
That would suck, man.
Oh, God. We just got here. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
The spirit of dread will fly there, and you will see it with a look of fear look at the gashes on itself and start touching it where the gashes are.
Please, don't heal.
Healing itself for 17 HP.
Don't worry, I still did damage. Somebody has to stop that. I'm crying. Marcus, shoot the hell out of it, please.
Yep.
And that's the end of its turn. Marcus, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna take a shot at it.
At which one?
I'm sorry, at the dread.
As you look at the Spirit of Dread, leveling your sniper, it looks at you with fearful eyes, and you feel that same fear reflected back at you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. With your first attack, you are unable to fire at the Spirit of Dread. You may make your attack against another target, if you so wish.
Yeah, if I can't attack that, I would attack the one with sorrow.
Okay. Oh, Lorraine, I forgot. At the end of your turn, you moved 20 feet.
Yeah.
You take 17 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Based on...
Oh, I'm an Azamar. I'm resistant. Oh, I just remembered. I'll just do half of this one and not half the other one. So that'd be 8. I'm resistant to radiant and necrotic because I'm an Azamar. I totally forgot that. Oh, God. Okay.
Yes,
I need help.
But Marcus, you may make your second attack. Or this is still your first attack, I'm sorry.
Well...
Okay, Nat 1 misses the Spirit of Sorrow.
And it misfires.
It does do that, yes.
Correct my memory. It's a -2 until I fix it, right?
-1 to attack rolls and damage rolls.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to take my second shot and then spend my next turn trying to fix it.
Which spirit are you attacking? The Spirit of Dread or Spirit of Sorrow?
Sorrow.
And 11 misses as well.
Wow, that's awful.
It just barely misses. As you see the bullet whizzes past its incorporeal form. Is that the end of your turn, Marcus, or would you like to move anywhere?
He would like to move.
Beatrice, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
Wow, these guys look really hard. Zephyr, what's your deal here? What you planning on doing?
I suppose run up and punch it.
Is that what you're gonna do?
Sure.
Okay. V will come up beside you, and she is going to cast. She's going to cast Warding Bond. So this spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target until the spell ends. While the target is within 60 feet of you, it gains a +1 to AC and saving throws and has resistance to all damage. Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. The spell ends if you drop to 0, or if you and the target become separated by more than 40 feet.
So you give Zephyr a platinum ring.
Wow.
You're just getting married in front of Lux? Wow.
Zephyr, this was a ring I was gonna give that crush back when I was like really little. It probably doesn't fit your figure, so I have it on a necklace here for you. Anyway.
Well, I'm flattered nonetheless.
Cool, we're buds now. Here it is, and kick some ass. That's my action. My bonus action is I'm gonna send Battlebee into to attack the Spirit of Sorrow. Battlebee, you can go forward because I'm not getting in there.
Yeah, have Battlebee make her attack.
Ooh.
Nat 1 misses.
Sorry, she gets nervous sometimes.
Is that the end of Battlebee's movement?
I believe that is the end of my turn.
All right. Battlebee takes 12 necrotic damage.
Peace, Battlebee.
Spirit of Sorrow is going to do a withering touch on you, Lorien, because you're right there.
Yeah.
23 to hit, so this is necrotic. You're resistant. You take
so that's 9
necrotic damage. I need Lorien to make a Constitution saving throw.
27.
You feel this thing touch you, and you feel just this extreme sorrow overcome your soul, almost to the point of paralyzation, but you're able to shake it off. That is Halo's turn. He will run up here. Lorien's within range, and Marcus is within range. Since Lorien's in the thick of it, he's going to haste Lorien and Marcus. Lux.
Hello. Yes.
That is your
this
turn.
Yeah, I am going to come up behind Zephyr
Okay.
and tap his shoulder and just I'm gonna cast protection from evil and good on him.
Nice.
That's very smart.
These creatures are undead.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh,
Okay, well, good luck and try not to get hurt, okay? And she'll just kiss his cheek, and give him a hug
Aw,
from behind.
shucks.
Oh, shucks. All right. Good luck out there. And she'll back up like a little bit. Okay, yeah, she'll back up a little bit more and just be like, okay. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right, Zephyr, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run to the Spirit of Dread now, and I'm gonna start whacking away.
The Kain misses the first attack. 20.
Okay,
Oh wait,
25.
I'm sorry. Could you make a Wisdom save for the first attack, please? Okay, so that
22.
one's fine. Could you make a Wisdom save for the second attack? Okay.
Ooh.
So you are unable to strike it with that second attack. You may choose a different target for that attack. Though if it's a shorthand Kain short sword, it has to be within 5 feet.
So if there's nobody, then I attack nobody.
You do lose the attack if you fail the Wisdom save.
Okay. I am going to.
Before anyone makes an attack on the Spirit of Dread, you need to make a Wisdom saving throw to actually attack it successfully.
Understandable. Action Surge is a bonus action, correct?
No, it's nothing. You just do
Okay.
it.
All right. I'm gonna throw an unarmed attack at it then.
We'll make the Wisdom save first.
Yes.
Okay, that one hits.
Woo!
So that's 6 bludgeoning, and I'm going to try to stunning strike it.
6 damage to it.
That's a 14 con save.
14 Constitution save. It gets an 18.
All right.
But as you strike this spirit, you do feel like your stunning strikes would have an effect if they were successful.
In that case, I'm going to go ahead and action surge and try that again.
Okay, so you get 2 more attacks.
Don't you get like a +1 to your saves because of what B gave you?
You do, yeah.
Yeah. Attack short sword.
Well, first make the Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
You first lose that first attack, but you get your second attack.
Nice.
20
20.
hits. All right, for another 5.
And gonna try and send it again. Yes.
Makes
okay.
the Constitution save. Gets a 24.
Yeah, that makes it.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that's everything.
It is going to use its reaction. It hides its face from you for a second as you're trying to strike it. You feel some of your attacks hitting, some of them not. And it turns to you, and you see absolute terror in its eyes. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Another one.
Another one.
Oh, yes.
All right. Crit success. Nothing happens. You feel the urge to run away, but you hold your ground against it. Spirit of Anger's turn. It will reappear, and it will strike at Marcus. You're right there.
Oh no!
Oh no! 2 Withering Touch attacks on you. So first one is a 10. Second one is a 22.
That one hits.
You take 13 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
And that's the end of its turn. Lorian.
Okay, I'm gonna strategize again because I'm nervous. So either because I have 3 attacks now, I can just go crit fishing, or I can run away and heal. But since Lorian is stupid, he is going to just go crit fishing.
Before you make your first attack,
Yes.
I assume you're making it on the Spirit of Sorrow.
Yes.
The Spirit of Anger will hold its fist, its hand out to you, and you just hear it utter the phrase, "It's your fault." You feel rage entice you, and you look down at Battleby. I need you to make
No.
one of your attacks goes against Battleby.
No.
Dang.
No.
As Spirit of
B,
Anger
B.
uses its reaction to cause you to do that.
B, if I kill her, I'm sorry.
25. 25
my
hits.
God.
10
Okay.
slashing.
Okay.
She's
All
alive.
right. B takes 10 slashing damage.
What are you doing?
Immediately after that, Lorien, you regain your senses. You have no idea why you did that.
He's gonna take like 1 second of like anguish and like look back to B, and you've never seen him like look that regretful and scared. Just grit his teeth and just go 1-2 on the Spirit of Sorrow, like vent his rage out. So the other 2.
So that
one.
caused you to lose one of your attacks.
Yeah, okay. And the second one was in that one. And a 21.
21 hits.
Don't smite this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Okay, I have 3 second level spell slots. You know what? Let's burn one right now.
All right.
So 10 slashing and 20 radiant for 30 in total. And that's my turn.
Spirit of Dread's turn. It will first attack you with a Withering Touch, Zephyr.
All right.
25 to hit.
Yep.
It has disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it does.
It does have disadvantage. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Please remind me of all of that stuff. Second attack is an 11. So thanks to the Protect from Evil and Good, it misses.
You're welcome, baby.
It will then touch itself.
Oh no.
Ew.
Restoring 13.
No, stop healing. I'm so angry. Can we like leave?
It is going to provoke an attack of opportunity, Zephyr, and move right there.
Oh no, you didn't.
22
do I need
hits.
to roll wisdom? Do I need to roll wisdom for this, or?
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, you do. You're fine. You can take your attack. All right. 7 piercing. Or 7 piercing. Marcus, that is your turn.
All right. So as he sees the Spirit of Anger turn to make Lorien attack Battleby, Marcus would reach into the small of his back and pull out the fuck you gun and level it at the Spirit of Anger and try to pull the trigger on it.
Make an Arcana roll first, please.
Okay, I will do that because that might be a bad idea then. 13.
You are not confident that this will work due to their incorporeal nature. They actually are spirits and don't have a Magnus load.
All right, well, that's not going to do a thing then. So let me just go ahead and do a repair on my rifle.
Okay. Make a tinkering check.
Yes, and with the intelligence?
Yes, with intelligence. 24 is fine. You're able to fix your gun. You clear the blockage, and it seems to lose the misfire, or not lose the misfire, but you repair it from the -1.
Cool.
You still have your hasted action as well.
Oh, great. I'd like to take a shot at him, please. Which one do I shoot? I can't shoot the Spirit of Anger because it's... Well, I could. It would be a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
You
do know that an 11 just barely missed it.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the Spirit of Anger because I don't want to risk shooting Lorien or Battleby.
Sure.
I'll do a disadvantage.
An 8 misses. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Beatrice.
Would you consider that 30 feet from that point in front of Halo?
Well, yes, that is.
Okay. B's going to step there. Stress.
We round down to the nearest 5, so 31.6 goes to 30. Lux is priming a shatter, I can tell.
How did you know? Well,
Yeah,
I was
I'm
gonna
right there.
I was gonna cast something else, but then I was like, damn it, I got a concentration spell already up. So I cannot become lion.
All right, Beatrice, what would you like to do?
I can't be lying. I have to protect Zephyr still. He needs it. He's squishy.
Is Lorian also been having to make wisdom saving throws, or has that only been Zephyr?
It's only
'Cause I'm
against the spirit of dread.
Okay. Well, I guess I will cast Aid.
Okay.
I can choose 3 different people to increase their hit point maximum and current hit points by 5, which I will give to Zephyr, Lorian, and Marcus. So that also increases your hit point maximum, which would be nice if Halo can heal some people. And then I'll have Battlebee. I'm gonna have Battlebee go around
Yeah.
and attack.
Ever get away
Dread.
from me.
Which one are you attacking?
I am attacking Dread.
I need Battlebee to make a wisdom saving throw first. Attacks against Spirit of Dread do not require a wisdom save. Attacks against Spirit of Sorrow do not. Would you like to change that to Spirit of Sorrow?
Yes.
Okay. Then
I
the
will
21
I will.
hits.
Cool. Thank you. You're too kind.
Mm-hmm.
3. Battlebee's
Okay.
just still flustered, you know? Ooh, I rolled a nat 1 on that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
But because Lorian knocked her gun out of whack. Sorry, Battlebee.
She makes this big noise. And that is the end of my turn.
Battlebee moved 10 feet
Okay.
while in the Spirit of Sorrow's aura. So she takes 9 necrotic damage.
Baby. Okay.
Spirit of Sorrow will look at you, Lorian, and take a withering touch attack against you. With a nat 1. And then I need Lorian to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Or not wisdom, I'm sorry. Constitution saving throw.
10.
You lock eyes with the Spirit of Sorrow, who has these ethereal tears streaming down its face. There's no point. And you feel yourself overcome with anguish as you feel yourself become paralyzed. But that's the end of Spirit of Sorrow's turn. Halo.
So am I prone too, or am I standing straight up, paralyzed?
You're still standing. It's just you're paralyzed right now.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything, so I'm just going to use this as his spiritual weapon. As he casts spiritual weapon, a golden orb of water appears and attacks the Spirit of Sorrow. It's bonus action.
Yes, we love Sacred Weapon.
Well, that sounded so insincere.
No, Sacred Weapon is my favorite.
Spiritual
Sorry.
Weapon.
Yes, Spiritual Weapon, excuse me.
Dealing the Spirit of Sorrow 10 force damage. And then he'll cast Sacred Rain on the Spirit of Sorrow. Spirit of Sorrow needs to make a dexterity saving throw, which it fails with a nat 1. A lot of nat 1s today. What's going on here? But deals 9 radiant damage to the spirit. So another 9 to them all. All right, Lux, that's your turn.
Hey, all right. I'm gonna move about 30 feet closer, right about here. And no, I don't want to move you, girl. I'm going to. I believe if I cast it here, or here, it'll get these boys, but not these boys.
You can definitely hit the spirits without hitting Lorian and Battlebee.
Yeah, so I'd like to cast Shatter at 3rd level. Let's go, BB.
So 24. They need to make Constitution saves.
Yes. Which I'm sure.
So the first one makes a 24.
Takes half damage.
The second one makes a 23.
Takes half damage.
So this one takes 12. This one takes 12.
For
this
a
one
total
takes
of
12. And then they all take another round of 12.
Hey. So perfect. So they all take 24 damage, basically.
Yes, all of them take 24 damage. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna go ahead and toss a bardic at Lorian because he seems to be having a really rough time. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Zephyr, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
You do have resistance to all damages, though. Remember that because you got the warding
Yeah.
bond on you.
Just get in here and help me, Zephyr.
What does the aura do, like the Spirit of Sorrow's aura do again?
Every 5 feet of movement you spend, you take a d6 of necrotic damage.
I'm gonna take a couple shots at it.
Okay.
Well, it's
At
not
the Spirit of
2d6.
Sorrow,
Yeah, Sorrow.
17 hits
That's 10.
for 10.
Hmm.
What was that laugh?
It's going to use its reaction on you. You feel your gun begin to falter as your hand shakes. You feel this shadow of doubt. Can you hit this spirit? Come over you. And 5 is subtracted from your attack roll, but with a 13, you still hit. So it
is
takes
it
10 damage. What's up?
Yeah. And so is it subtracting from my next attack too, or?
Nope. Just that one attack.
Okay.
You are free to take your second attack.
Do it again.
13 hits or another 8.
Yeah, and I'm going to move into the field.
All right. So you take this is reduced by half because you're resistant to all damage. You take 9 necrotic damage.
Sitting in the corner as B takes the damage that Zephyr also takes.
Oh no, because you're warded to him.
This is a bad idea.
You already did it.
No, it's okay. You're in there.
You're good.
Why does your
You're good.
warding bond have a spell save DC?
I think it just posts it when you
Gotcha.
hit it. Yeah.
You still have your bonus action, right?
Yeah. That guy's Fury of Blows then? Yeah, I could.
Yeah, definitely could.
Yay.
15
twice.
hits. The 11 misses.
6. And I'm gonna make that a stunning strike.
Spirit of Sorrow will make its Constitution save. Fail.
Yeah, makes it.
Fail. Oh, it makes it?
14.
Okay.
Oh man, that
Sorry, man.
sucks.
I got hopeful there for a second.
Me too.
Is that the end of Zephyr's turn?
Yep.
Spirit of Anger regains its reaction back. Marcus, it'll provoke an opportunity attack from you as it moves
No.
in range with Lorian here.
No. God.
So this attack is a disadvantage, though, right?
Why is it a disadvantage? It has to be a
'Cause-
melee attack.
Oh, it has to be melee? Do I have
Yes.
anything melee related?
You could punch it.
Yeah, I'll hit with the butt of my sniper rifle.
That's
So
fine.
let's see.
Do you have a dagger on you?
I do, in fact.
Yeah, you could use the dagger. It's fine.
Cool, I'll do that then.
An 11 misses.
Those 11s, man.
I know, there's a lot of
Wait.
11s.
I'm resistant though. If this when this crits, I'll be resistant, so I might live.
The Spirit of Anger makes 2 withering touch attacks
Never mind.
against Lorian. So first one, this is at advantage, so 22.
Yes.
And then I'll actually toggle the advantage this time. For an 18.
An 18, even though the haste isn't working because I'm not moving, an 18 would miss because I got 19.
Nice. This attack
It
is
was.
a critical hit on you, though.
Mm-hmm.
8d6 plus 4.
8?
Mm-hmm. You take, what is that?
17?
17 necrotic damage.
I'm alive. Am I still paralyzed?
You are paralyzed until the end of the Spirit of Dread's next turn.
Oh, could I try that save? Like you said?
Oh, yes, please do.
Constitution?
Yep.
20.
Okay, you make that at the end of your turn.
Okay.
So you are no longer paralyzed, but you are no longer paralyzed. As your turn ends, you trigger a potential flicker of fear. When a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of the spirit may have the creature make a wisdom saving throw. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Leave me alone. I just got here. Okay. Wisdom.
Okay, you're fine. The Spirit of Dread uses its reaction on your turn, and then it becomes its turn, so it regains its reaction back.
Awesome.
The Spirit of Dread will first roll a d2 between you and Battlebee. Battlebee is 1, you're 2, so it's going to attack you, Lorian. Withering touch attack for 22.
Yes, that hits.
Dealing you 7 necrotic damage. It then uses preserve. It then uses. Yes, that's a sentence, right?
That is a sentence.
It then uses preserve self. Sorry, I'm getting so tongue tied right here. And restores 9 HP to itself. Marcus, you gain your reaction back, and it's your turn.
Thank you. Let's shoot the angry man.
Are you within 30 feet of him? Just barely within 30 feet.
Just barely.
Were you going to take an attack action by chance?
I was perchance going to take the attack action.
I need you to choose an ally within 30 feet to make that attack roll against instead.
Oh, fuck.
Hit me. I haven't been hit. Hit me.
All right.
Hit her.
Hit Lux.
Don't hit me again.
Wait, Lux is concentrating on a spell, right?
Don't hit me. Don't hit me.
Halo currently doesn't have a spell. Wait, he's concentrating on haste.
He's got haste.
And
Hit Lorian.
he has warding bond.
You could hit Zephyr. He's
haste.
Yeah, hit him.
But you'll hit
B
B.
That'll
You'll
hit
hit
B
him.
too.
Hit Lorian.
It's so bad.
Can I hit the spiritual weapon?
Hit Battlebee.
Please,
Hit
not me.
You
Battlebee.
cannot hit the spiritual weapon.
Hit
Shoot
Battlebee.
B.
Hit
Shoot
Battlebee. Hit Battlebee.
Are you guys sure, Battlebee?
Battlebee's
hit
pretty
Battlebee.
low.
Look, we're all doing
Battlebee's-
stuff right now.
You might
I'm
want to
gonna
go with
feel
someone.
so bad.
You might want to go with someone with a higher AC because Marcus can still miss.
Okay.
me.
You've been
What's
doing
it?
terrible
On
this
who?
round.
Wait. What's Zephyr's AC?
It's no. Hit
17.
me.
I'm 19 because
Hit me.
if I was still hasted, I'd be 20. Wait, no, I'm 21 right now because I'm not paralyzed. Go for me. Even if you knock me down, I mean it won't be good, but
Are
I can
you
just
sure?
come back. Don't worry.
All right.
Is it worth it?
I'm going to
Come on,
attack
you gotta
Lorian
do
then.
21. What could go wrong?
I mean, he could crit.
Yeah,
I could crit. And if I crit, it's horrible.
don't crit.
Make that attack.
Yep.
23 hits.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. You take 13
I'm down.
damage. Good God.
Took the chance and it didn't work. Oh, my aura's down.
Awful
My aura's off, by the way, because I'm dead.
Oh.
All right. That's the Spirit of Anger's turn. Marcus, you just feel this sudden burst of rage as you level your shotgun at the Spirit of Anger. It turns ever so slightly at Lorian, who turns around, gives you a big old thumbs up, and you just shoot him.
Oh my god! Like he's dripping in blood, like claw marks over his chest. He's like, "We can do it," and you just shoot him in the head. Oh my god, that's brutal.
So bad.
Can I take my next 2 shots at the angry man?
Yes, you can.
Great.
Oof. Marcus, that was rough.
Do them one at a time, please. Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Good lord.
Do your first attack.
Oh my god.
10.
You will notice that this enraged spirit does not seem to be as affected by your physical attacks. You may redirect that third attack at something else if you would like.
Let's go for the sorrowful one.
Okay. The 27 hits, so go ahead and roll your damage. So 14 damage to all of them.
Great. While we're at
Bypassing
it,
the Spirit of Rage's resistance.
while we're at it, I believe with Sniper's Precision, I can have them roll a save. I want to spend some precision points. So,
Okay.
let's say that I just shot him in the head for 3 precision points. He's got to take a. Well, that's good. You're right, incorporeal, so it doesn't matter. Never mind.
The Spirit of Anger or the Spirit of Sorrow? Which one do you want to affect?
Sorrow.
Sorrow.
Sorrow, please. Yeah.
1 sorrow, please. So is this a Constitution save?
This is a Constitution saving throw. Yes,
Nat 20.
of course it is.
B, that is your turn.
Well, I do know I'm gonna have Battle Bee repair itself. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna have. Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna have Battle Bee
right.
heal itself for 16.
Nice.
Well, I know for a fact that I'm not stepping foot in that aura. So I'm gonna have Bee take out her light crossbow and shoot at you. Don't lick me, Artie.
Sad.
I'm gonna have Bee take out her light crossbow and aim for Sorrow.
Okay.
Amazing. Come on, Artie, let's go.
Artie, give me good luck. I'm using a luck point.
12 hits.
Oh, it does?
I've repeatedly said 11 just misses, so 12
I'm
just
still
hits.
going to act surprised. Cool. So 10 piercing damage.
All right. 10 piercing damage to all of them. All right. Spirit of Sorrow will turn to you, Zephyr.
Yeah.
It will take a withering touch attack on you.
It has disadvantage.
Well, it's a good thing because that was a critical hit. 11 missing you.
You're so
Thank
welcome.
God.
Better
You're
luck next time.
So
Thank
welcome.
you, because that would have sucked.
I also need Zephyr without the aid of Lorian's aura to make a Constitution saving throw. 19 is
20.
it is fine. However, it's Spirits of Sorrow's turn, so that means they get their reaction back. Let's see how the dice roll. All right. 15 is the DC. It reduces your 19 to 15. Dang it.
Well, no, 20. It's
Amazing.
It's
plus one.
remember he's got a +1, so.
Oh, so it's fine then. Whatever.
Cool.
All right. It is Halo's turn.
By the
Doesn't
way,
wanna
there's
move
no
in-
skill to this. This is all luck on my part. No
Yeah.
skill.
You've been buffed. You've been buffed to hell.
Halo will go ahead and do an old-fashioned cure or healing word on you, Lorian. So you get 6 HP back,
I'm alive.
and you're alive, and you're still hasted.
Yes.
And then Halo can't use Spiritual Weapon because that was his bonus action, so he'll just do Sacred Rain on Spirit of Sorrow. For what? That rolled a 1 and a 3. Poop. Oh, they fell anyway. Doesn't matter. 4. Another 4. All right, Lux.
Hey, it's that time again.
What time is
It's shatter time.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna move a little bit so I can get. Oh, that's gonna be tight, isn't it?
So Zephyr's what's the radius on Shatter?
It is a I believe it is a 10-foot radius.
So this spirit is here. Both of these are in range. Zephyr is just barely out of range because it rounds to the nearest 5.
Great. So I'll hit both of them and none of my allies.
Correct.
Perfect. Yeah, I might cast this at level 3.
All right.
Once again. It's all I have. Oh, whoo.
So 21.
Yeah.
All right. Spirit of Dread
Beautiful.
gets a 14, so fails.
Failed.
And Spirit of Sorrow.
Fail.
It's a 19. So
well.
succeeds. So all of them take the initial 21 damage for the failed save on Spirit of Dread's part. And then they all take an additional 10 damage.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic. Zephyr, you want to take a Bardic?
Sure.
Might as well.
Never know.
That's my turn.
Zephyr, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
I will attack this bad boy.
Okay. 9 misses
18.
and 18 hits.
So that's 5, and I'm gonna make that stunning strike. Using my last key point.
All right. So needs to make a Constitution save. Failure with a nat 1.
Yes.
You'll love to see it.
You
You'd love
love
to see
to
it.
see it.
So it is now stunned until my next attack. my
What
next
is a
turn.
good stunned picture? Is it the dripping eyeball? I'm gonna go with this. It's got brain rot.
Ooh,
Oh
Yeah.
my
that's
gosh.
gnarly.
So those were
And-
your 2 attacks for your multi attack. You still have your bonus action.
Yep. And now I'm gonna kick him in the dick.
The ghost stick, right in the ghost stick. 15 hits for another
5
5 on
bludgeoning.
all of them. And it's stunned until the end of your next turn, right?
Yep.
All right. Anger gets its reaction back. What is he going to do? I think he just saw you blow up his friend's Lux.
Me?
Yeah. That'll be Lorian. You both get attack of ops on the spirit of anger.
I'll do it, but I'll have disadvantage, right? Because I'm prone.
Yes, you are still prone.
Okay, I'm gonna thrust out the sword.
Okay. 2 18s hit. Yeah.
14.
You said battle beat.
Before you make your attack roll, Spirit of Anger is going to use its reaction to make Battleby attack Lorian.
Revenge.
Revenge.
Please,
It goes,
Can you
please,
beat 21
revenge.
AC, B?
please
Can't
have
you get
Battleby
21?
make its.
Nope.
Okay,
7.
it misses. So
That'll be shot too high.
Battery's like, I
Um,
don't want to hit you.
even with the 18, it misses. But the Spirit of Anger moves in range of you, Lux, and makes 2 Withering Touch attacks.
Great.
14,
That hits.
dealing you 22 necrotic damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
And as it swipes through you, you just hear it say, "Your fault, Rommel." Go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw against the spell.
Oh man. I'm so sorry, Zephyr, but I lose concentration on protection from evil and good. It was fun while it lasted.
It was fun while it lasted.
Withering Touch attack 2 on Lux for 23.
That
Oh my
hits.
god.
For another 20 necrotic damage.
All right.
Lorian, that is your turn.
Okay, he's gonna get up.
Okay.
So I will use all 35 of my lay on hands. Dump that in there. 41. As a bonus action, maybe I will cast Magic Weapon. He's gonna pass the hand, his very bloody hand, over the blade, and it'll begin to gently glow with that radiant power you guys have seen before. And now it is a +1 weapon. All right, that's my turn.
I do need Lorian to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Also, my aura's back because I'm alive. Please don't paralyze me again.
Okay, 24s, you're fine.
Okay.
The Spirit of Dread loses its reaction.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
I was in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
I left when Lux got hit. She had to make a con save.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed it.
What did you roll?
It was an 8.
Okay, never mind.
I don't think it would.
She needed an 11, Casey.
Really?
She needed an 11.
Well, B was like, fuck off. And then she'll give you a flash of genius so you can keep your con save. Or you hit you meet your con save.
In
okay,
that case, I need Lux to make one more Constitution save.
I'm so sorry I was late. I was in the bathroom.
It's okay.
All right.
Whoa.
You still have it up.
Never mind, Zephyr. You got it.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead though, so you might not have it for long.
Spirit of Dread's turn. It regains its reaction. And We'll go ahead and I think it's just going to Withering Touch Lorian. 16 misses.
Yes.
And then it'll do Preserve Self, healing itself for 16. That's the end of its turn. Marcus.
Well, okay. I would like to take a shot at Sorrow.
The
It's
spirit-
stunned, right?
Yes. Also, the Spirit of Anger has lost it used its reaction at the beginning of its turn, basically. So everyone has free range of all of their attacks this round.
Cleverly.
Marcus, you have the right to go all out now.
Okay, so if I'm going to go for Sorrow, it's stunned. So that means I get advantage on my shots, right?
That is correct.
All right. So that being said, I would like to use my Perfect Shot ability. So if I hit, it's a critical. And I want to forego one attack and aim at the target. So if I hit, it becomes max damage.
Nice. 23 hits.
Cool.
Is this
So
the
that's-
forgoed shot?
The forego shot was the first one that I didn't shoot anything. It was just the first attack is I spend it aiming at for yeah.
So that
So
means
technically that's critical.
that's max damage critical hit. What's the max damage critical hit amount for you?
Let's double check that. So let's see. 6 + 6 + 4 is my normal max damage.
So it's 28.
So 28, yes.
Okay, that's your first attack. 28 damage to all of them.
Yep, and my second attack. 25 to hit.
25 also hits.
And 11 more damage.
All right, not too shabby. Beatrice.
It's Sorrow that we can just attack right now.
Sorrow is stunned right now, so all attacks have advantage.
Sweet, 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 sweet. B is going to, I guess, attack once with her crossbow.
12 hits.
5.
All right.
And then she'll use her other action to reload. And then Battleby is going to use Dragon's Breath, which is in a cone, so it might still hit it.
It can hit both of them without hitting Zephyr.
I'm gonna choose fire.
Okay. They both failed their dexterity saves.
Sweet. 3d6 fire.
So your Battleby whips out its aerosol can and lighter.
You bet.
All right, and they both take. They both failed, so
She says,
I should have just typed 18, but
she says, "You have bad haircuts. Let me fix it for you."
the Spirit of Dread just wails in fear. And the Spirit of Sorrow is like, I don't have any hair.
Well,
Wrecked.
Except on their beard, which they definitely have hair on their beard. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Spirit of Sorrow is stunned. Halo's turn. He'll use Spiritual Weapon on the stunned one. 20 hits, dealing it 12 force damage. And 12 force damage for all. And then he'll go ahead and do a good old Guiding Bolt on the stunned one as well. For Chow. Hitting it for 21 radiant damage. And that's Halo's turn. Lux.
All right. Well, Zephyr, unfortunately, I am going to drop concentration on that spell because it's time to cast Polymorph.
Do it.
Yes.
You go, girl. You get it.
What a
I'm going
queen.
to become Giant Lion.
What does it looks like as Lux transforms into a giant lion?
It's like a lot of rainbow. I imagine it's a little bit like a Sailor Moon transformation. Except like with a ton of rainbows. And then yeah, she turns into this big white giant lion. And
I just avert my eyes from how bright it is.
it's very bright. She like her form, like like Sailor Moon is just like like tons of light and it just encapsulates her and then she comes out lion. Yeah, I'm gonna bite it.
All right. Are you okay with the stat block I put together for it?
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
Okay.
I love this. Yeah.
With that bite.
Honk.
27.
Yeah, I'm a bite and that's 18 piercing.
Okay. You do notice that your physical attacks on this thing in its enraged state don't appear to have as much of an effect.
That's annoying. Fine. I'm gonna move. Dang. Yeah, I'm a lion. I don't give a fuck. I'll move, I guess, around it. Can I move through it since it's like incorporeal?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna move through it. I don't care. And I will nestle myself right in here.
That's fine. You will take an attack of opportunity from the Spirit of Anger.
That's fine.
Getting a 26.
That does hit.
And dealing the lion 15 necrotic damage.
That is okay.
You are in Lorian's aura, so please make your Constitution saving throw.
The +5
to maintain polymorph.
Oh, a +5. So I have. Okay, so
Yeah,
nat
that'll do.
20.
That is a
I didn't
29.
And then
I'll do
the lion moved 15 feet into the aura.
Mm-hmm.
So an additional 9 necrotic.
All right.
And then make that one more Constitution save against that.
Oh
damage.
no.
You're fine.
Plus,
Feel free to make your attacks.
I'm gonna bite this one.
The one with the skull on it, currently you have advantage on.
I'm gonna claw that one. I get to make a claw and a bite and a claw attack. So let's go. An 18.
18 hits.
15 slashing.
15 slashing against that one.
Yep.
And then you did move 20 feet towards it, so you do get your pounce, is it?
Oh yeah, I if I move at least 20 feet straight towards a creature and then hit it with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on a DC 17 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the lion can make one bite attack against it as a bonus action. So
Okay.
yeah.
So the spirits are immune to being prone, unfortunately.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm a big lion. I don't care. That's that is my that's my turn as big lion.
Lauren, you turn to look at a big Sailor Moon lion right next to you.
she's like opalescent. She's all white and stuff. Yeah, she's a Sailor Moon lion. She's got like a moon on her forehead. No, I'm joking.
Maybe Lion from Steven Universe. All pink and stuff.
The bright pink one.
That is very cute. No, I think white kind of to suit the changeling form.
Mm-hmm. That's actually why I picked that token.
Oh.
Is it a free action to pet the lion?
I mean, it depends on if the lion lets you, I guess.
The lion will let you pet it.
Excellent. I was going to pet you with the free hand. That's not holding the greatsword.
What was that 80s cartoon that was like kind of He-Man-ish? Was it like
Thundercats?
Thundercats. There you go.
On that note, is that the end of Lion's turn?
That is the end of Lion's turn.
All right, Zephyr, it is your turn.
By the power of Grayskull, I hope I hit these things.
Ooh, 18 hits.
9. Oh right, yeah.
Still stunned you.
That's right. Well,
12 hits.
Nat 20. Oh wait, sorry.
What? What's wrong?
Oh no, it's the canned attack. That's my bad. I need to do it unarmed.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
20 still hits though.
That's all I can do.
Spirit of Anger is let's see, Lion, Halo, or
Go Lion.
The lion, the giant angry lion.
Giant angry lion. Okay, we'll go giant.
Rawr.
Rawr. All right. So 2 withering touch attacks on the lion.
Okay. Oh wait, my AC is really low.
You got the
I
plus.
should-
Oh,
Wow.
wait,
never.
no, wait. I should have not said that. Doesn't hit.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
my
11 misses.
The 24 doesn't,
That
though.
hits.
13 necrotic. Go ahead and make
You're
that
good.
Constitution save.
Hold on.
Plus
let
5,
me-
plus 5, plus 5.
All right. Where's my minus 13? Oh.
13's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent.
All right, Lorian, you're up.
Okay. Is
Oh,
Dread
I'm
still
sorry.
stunned?
No, it is not stunned.
Okay, then I will make my 3 attacks on Sorrow. Are you doing
It
the
does
reaction
actually
thingy yet?
have its reaction back. It just wasn't able to use it yet. So go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay, there's also magical weapon attacks too, because that's
for your
supposed to
for your first attack, I would like you to attack the lion as the spirit of anger
Wow.
forces you
No
to
save?
attack.
No save.
Okay. No saves. Nope.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, it does hit.
Big
you-
Kitty, I'm really sorry. It's 11.
Are you sure this guy's our friend?
I don't know. Oh wait, I can't talk. Roar.
Roar. So
Which
that's your first attack,
just-
Lorian.
Just 11 then, or
Just 11, yeah.
okay.
Okay, the other two are going to go straight for the Sorrow.
Okay.
With a 13
13 hits.
and a 15.
The 13 would hit.
Would?
However, it's going to use its reaction. It reduces your first attack roll by 8.
Wow.
Okay, so the first one, so 11 by 8, so that would be
No. Your
3.
attack roll.
the attack roll.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
okay.
even the damage.
So the second attack misses. The third attack hits, though.
Okay, I'm going to Divine Smite this as well.
Okay, so you do 11 slashing.
No, that 11 was for rolling the second one, which I thought you were reducing the damage. So it's 9 plus, so that is 32 in total.
As you
Somebody-
strike through it, you'll hear the spirit of sorrow sob. It's never going to work, Nicholas. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to do my bonus action to profusely apologize to Lux for hurting her.
I just roar at you.
Oh.
I need Lorian to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Luckily, I never fail these, and I never jinx myself, ever.
Mm-hmm. Fine.
27.
27 is more than enough. Spirit of Dread uses its reaction, though. Spirit of Dread's turn will use its, let's see, against Lorian or the giant lion. Roll 1d2. Lion is 1, Lorian is 2. It's Lorian. Withering Touch, 21 to hit.
Meets it, beats it, right? He hits me.
18 necrotic reduced to 9. And then it touches itself for 7 healing. All right. Marcus, that's your turn.
I want to shoot the sad one.
Sad one. Sure. Shoot the sad one.
Who, me, says the lion? No.
16 hits.
11 damage.
Okay.
And second shot, 14 damage.
With that, your bullet rips through these spirits. You see them only shreds of this ethereal, ghostly form remaining, and you just hear them all utter, "Thank you," as they disappear. As they disappear, the room brightens back up around you guys, and you find yourselves once again standing in the same library, though there are books and chairs strewn about, and the cube lies in the middle of the floor.
Am I still a lion?
You're still a lion, and the last bits of a faint trace of silvery mist escapes the cube and disperses.
I drop
have-
polymorph. I'm just sitting on the floor.
So, did I, during that little skirmish, did I miss what Dread would have said? Because I heard Anger say something about it's being your fault. Sorrow saying it's never going to work. I never heard Dread say anything.
Red was busy crying.
Sorry, I missed his line. Dread would have said, "We can't do these things. We have no idea of the consequences."
Can I insight those? What check would be best? Try to discern the meaning.
I don't know if any info can be gleaned. You heard from Rage this accusatory blaming of "it's your fault." You heard from Sorrow saying "it's never going to work, it's pointless." And then from Dread, you heard "we shouldn't be meddling with these things, it's too dangerous."
Okay. And I guess the other thing, Marks would go over to that box to see if number one, if it's still open, if there's anything inside of it.
Interesting. I don't think Marcus has ever seen something like this. B, you have.
Really?
Casey. Marcus, you can make an Arcana roll, or do you want B to tell you what it looks like?
I'd like to take a crack at it, but
Sure.
I would
Yes.
definitely ask B about it.
I'll go ahead and make that.
23.
So this looks like the interior of a arcane configuration used as the heart mechanism for a warforged. You can see the various different gem plates sort of on the interior, almost as if it was meant to contain a soul or numerous souls.
Would Marcus know if that configuration of the heart is dissimilar from the usual heart of a warforged, or is it
This one, B, I think you see this too. This one looks a lot more archaic, a little more crude, but all of the functionality is there. And in fact, you're actually looking at it, be questioning some of the designs. Like, these are designs you've never seen before, but you get the general configuration of it. Does B say anything?
B would look at it and I'd just be like, well, this is just kind of just talk to herself. This is well, a Warforged chart, but it doesn't look like what I've seen, but it's definitely a Warforged chart, and I'm so confused. It's just gonna kind of just keep like mumbling to herself.
That raises some interesting questions.
So, what do you mean by it looks like a Warforged chart? I'm not really familiar with that.
Well, what we just thought was inside the heart. I'm sorry, James. I want to clarify something before I go any further with this thought process. There's a heart in the box, or the box looks like the mechanism.
The arcane configuration used as the core for a warforged. It kind of looks like a soccer ball shape, kind of with like different colored brass plates with gems inlaid in them. The interior of the box looks like looking inside one of those configurations.
Okay, so it looks like the inside of it. Okay, so it looks like whatever we just fought was initially trapped in this configuration. Oh dear. The spirits mentioned Flamel.
Do you think those spirits were trapped in there by him?
Either that, or it's his emotional doubts.
Wait, but you said that he was a lich, right?
He's supposed to be immortal, but supposedly he did it without becoming a lich. That's the lore anyway. That's the legend anyways.
This can't be the same Nicholas from the note from Ellie.
One last name, same kind of workings. Mr. Mayor, the spirits we just fought, did they look the same?
They looked identical except expression.
Okay. So I think what might have happened is he broke part of himself and put part of himself inside this box. It seems like he threw away the negative aspects of himself.
Hmm.
Shit, we need to get in touch with Ellie.
You think we're
We need
gonna
to
be able
see-
to get answers from her?
I don't know, but we need to see if Nicholas is okay. Because we may have just killed him.
And we still don't know what that liquid was in that vial, do we? I mean, we can theorize that it was chromoplasm.
And it was definitely suggested.
You think Ellie's keeping him alive then?
No, I think he's teaching her. I think he's figured it out and he's maybe training an apprentice. But
You know the note that she left said, "My love."
mhm,
A little
That is
bit more
true.
complicated than that. Just an apprentice.
Point of note, you guys did hear the spirits all say thank you upon you defeating them.
That is true.
True.
They were happy to be released.
Did Lorian just shudder?
No, I said true.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I guess we can share this with the professor, right? With the head of the department, and we should probably ask about the chromoplasm, since we're gonna have him for a moment anyway. So,
Yeah.
and maybe bring up the vial, Marcus, if you feel like it's a good opportunity to do that.
I mean, it definitely
Just-
would be.
Yeah.
Definitely would be. Before we go back to the professor, though, I would like to see what the configuration looks like underneath the lens.
You gleaned all the information you could from the object, and that was getting its activation word. It looks primarily, for the most part, the same under the lens, though now that it's open and you understand the power words to open it, the words are as clear as day to you.
All right, let's go ahead and load this lens back on the card and go pay Professor Tucker a visit.
Sounds good.
Does anyone have any questions before we continue?
I don't think
No
so.
questions.
I think
I'm all good.
I think Lorian was privy to the fact that Nicholas did pursue lichdom through Anubis, however, was able to have the process reversed.
Yeah, I think that he told us that.
We have to talk to him later too.
But for now, you guys are going back to the alchemy tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys make your way back there, pushing the cart over the cobblestone with the cube in hand. You guys get up to the top, and you can hear what sounds to be a heated argument coming from inside. And you round the corner, seeing a female professor talking to Tucker. And he's just kind of like rolling his eyes, and she looks in your direction. Does Marcus currently have the cube like out on display?
No, he's
Or-
pushing the cart. He'd probably have it inside his jacket.
So she eyes you and looks at Tucker to kind of like read his face, and he kind of like looks away. Do you guys proceed inside the room?
This is not going to be a fun time, but perhaps we should wait outside until they're done with their discussion.
That would be smart. I don't want to
Yeah.
get, forcibly teleported outside.
Oh, I mean, could we eavesdrop though?
Hmm.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're having a
check.
pretty loud conversation. So you hear the woman say, "Whatever they have, it belongs to me. We had an agreement." And you hear Tucker say, "Oh my gosh, I completely forgot how to do an Australian accent."
Ooh,
It's a toughie.
Fake it till you make it.
Roy's up lights.
Well, actually, you do have a bit of a collection yourself already, an illicit collection that no one really knows about. So, would you actually miss just one artifact? I'm sure that the council would like to know where these are. you hear like just absolute silence. A few seconds later, she walks out of the room, makes eye contact with every one of you, and walks away.
Hey, do I recognize her voice from like maybe?
Oh yeah, that's Professor Payne, all right.
Oh, I hide behind Zephyr.
So yeah, you hear Tucker say, "Well, come on in. Now that bit of discussion's over, we can have a nice chat about what you found."
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Close the door
almost
for this
died.
one.
You almost died?
Well, I
No.
did.
I think that's a little dramatic, don't you think so,
He
Lorian?
No.
looks at everyone who looks a bit disheveled and beat up. Well, you're
Hey,
just
look.
supposed to be studying the thing.
Oh, I look like shit.
We tried to study, and then it got angry.
Everything sucked.
All right, well, what you find then? Give it here. And he gestures for the cube, Marcus.
You would take it out and give it to him.
You know, so he looks at it, looks inside. He's not well versed in Artificer's lore, but he's still gonna roll to see if he can recognize the configuration. Oh, come on, Tucker. What's wrong with you? Yeah, he just like looks at it. He's like, this
Amazing.
isn't my area of expertise, I'm afraid. What'd you find? You were able to open it, I see.
Yeah, we were able to open it with your fancy little machine. It was like a really crazy word puzzle. But yeah, once we got the passphrase open, it opened itself up. There was some silvery kind of mist that came out. It was really kind of pretty, actually. And then these three spirits kind of appeared. They all looked the same, but they had like different emotional expressions. And the angry one was very, very mean and attacked us. And yeah, so that was fun. We managed to dissipate the spirits. So they thanked us and went on their merry way.
Oh, that's a bit odd, isn't it? What?
A little bit.
Don't mind me asking. What do they look like?
They're fairly elderly men, somewhat bald. I believe they had a beard.
Yeah. So you basically describe what they were wearing and their appearance. He kind of like scratches his chin a little bit, goes over to his desk, and starts looking through his books. And on the foundation of lore, he pulls up a picture of someone who looks dauntingly like the person you fought. He looked like this one here.
That's the one.
Oh yeah, that's him.
You can see in the caption, his name is Albertus Magnus. And as Tucker looks at it, he says, "Well, he's actually the one they named the Magnus lobe after. You know, that bit of your brain that makes it possible to do magic."
Yeah. Was he a researcher?
He was an alchemist, but fortunately, he died.
Under what circumstances?
It's hard to say. He actually disappeared probably around the fall of Rome.
Oh wow.
Things get a bit hard to track around that time period, actually.
And for player knowledge, that's 300 to 500 years ago?
Thousands.
Thousands, sorry.
Yes.
Hey, did he the spirits kind of said something about Flamel.
Well, Flamel's the one who's kind of regarded as the founder of alchemy, actually.
Oh. I mean, did they know each other?
Oh, they were partners.
Oh. And Flamel didn't die or disappear or anything in this. What was his name again?
Nicholas Flamel.
no,
talking about
the one
Albertus
on the book.
Magnus?
Albertus Magnus. Yeah, he disappeared, but Flamel didn't.
It's actually hard to say. A lot of people died at the fall of Rome. I assumed Flamel was probably one of them.
Stupid question. I'm not terribly up on my history. What caused the fall of Rome? Do we know this?
It's hard to say. most historians believe that it was the eruption of a volcano just outside of Rome, covered the
Hello.
entire city in soot, ash, and lava, the like.
Oh dear.
Seems you've got a good bit of research done then, yeah?
Yeah, more than I expected.
Mhm.
Just wondering why they would build a major city so close to a volcano.
Well, actually, during that time, they didn't have as much magical equipment as we did to sort of not only monitor that sort of thing, but also to ward it off, as it were. They could have built their city right outside of a volcano without even knowing. But we have ways of knowing that sort of thing now, so not to worry.
How do you do that, by the way?
Oh, it's not my area of expertise. You're looking at different kind of magic, oromancy.
Well, thank you very much for your knowledge.
Yes, of course. And did you want to leave the cube with me, or are you taking it with you? I would definitely like to look at it a bit more, and you got your fair share of looking at it, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it for just a moment longer. I have to check in with a friend of mine, but should this become something I feel like parting with, you are the first person to get it.
Finders, of course. But if you do find out anything more interesting about it, I would love to know.
You'll be my second call.
And he
Um,
like winks at you.
did I think you one more question, right, Marcus, about the
Oh yes, yes. Do you want to?
Oh, sure. Seems like a little bit nervous. Doesn't know exactly sure how to answer this
Yeah, so as you do that,
or
he
ask
looks
it.
at you and he's like, well, go on, speak up. I haven't got all
Right.
day.
Oh, sorry. Right. It just would it be possible for someone to get chromoplasm?
I'm not sure I understand your question. You,
Like in a
you're aware of
bottle?
n- you're aware of what chromoplasm is, aren't you?
Yeah, I recently had it kind of explained to me that it's kind of we're all made up of it and we all have it, but what if you needed more of it?
You don't actually need more of it.
But what if you
Not
did?
unless you're missing a limb and you need it regenerated. But even then, magic is able to do that for us.
You could just regenerate chromoplasm then.
Well, it's got some steps in between, steps we're not sure about, and actually that is one of the foundations of alchemy, is trying to figure out that sort of thing, trying to make a material that can be anything. But we haven't been able to do it just yet.
But I mean, it would be basically impossible, right? I mean, it comes from all of us and you can't like extract it like blood or something, right?
Well, blood is a form of chromoplasm, just in a different state.
Zephyr will just take her shoulder
Yeah.
reassuringly.
You can't make blood into bone very easily now, can you?
No, you can't. Yeah. What a silly question.
Forgive me. Are you telling me that chromoplasin is kind of like a step in between? So like, if you want to get something, you have something, you add chromoplasin to it to, in theory, make something else.
Well, I'm not sure I understand you. Chromoplasm is what every living material is made of.
I mean, it just sounds like you couldn't possibly get it back. Like if it was lost everywhere or something. I mean, if you lost any, like seems like it was hard. Just kind of like exhales, seems like a little frustrated, like with herself and like with the answers, and just unsure. And she's like, "Look, you in theory you could bottle it, right? If you figure things out. If I don't know, if you were Nicholas Flamel, you could bottle it, right? Maybe."
I mean, I suppose you could put your blood in a vial, but I don't really imagine that do much.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is
No,
there
it's
something bothering you?
no. No, not at all. I'm good. I guess I just can't wrap my head around it. Probably why I'm not in school for stuff like this, you know?
Right. Well, there any other questions then? You'll look around the room.
No.
Okay.
No.
I like low key really want to ask this guy about changelings, but I'm really feel like that's a bad idea.
Actually, it's not a bad thing. Marks might actually think about asking him about it.
Okay.
Professor, one thing, if you don't mind me asking, what do you know about changelings?
Oh, it's an interesting topic, isn't it? Well, they are said to be able to change their form into whatever they want. I suppose they'd have more control over, he looks at you, Lux, chromoplasm, their own chromoplasm than most.
They have control over it.
Oh, yeah, how else do you expect they can change their form like that? But that's if they actually existed.
If you were to try to make one, how would you do that? So, I mean, they have to exist somewhere, right?
Well, they're myth.
They're a myth?
Yeah, it's just urban legend, of course. I mean, of course, there are magical things that exist, but someone who's able to change their form just at will without magic? That seems a bit fantastical, if you don't mind me saying.
Sir, you're an alchemist. You make the impossible on a daily basis.
He shrugs, he says, I know, but it's just something you have to ground yourself in reality sometimes. Yes, magic is fantastic and wonderful, but just like everything, it has its limits.
Yeah.
Well, if it's one thing I've learned today, is that everything we find has a grain of truth to the legend. So, who knows? Maybe I'll find something. I'll let you know what we find.
Yes, please do that. I don't want to discourage you. It seems like you're all thinking about something very hard.
I mean,
We've seen some things, and honestly, kind of scares us a little bit. So, realistically, we'd just curious.
yeah.
Yeah, he sighs. He says, well, don't get discouraged too easy just because I don't have all the answers. I'm just a professor after all. If I don't know, who does? Anyway.
There isn't like a folklore department or...
Oh, I mean, there's magical
What's it
myths and
called?
legends. Probably a mythology department.
Probably let's try anthropology.
Anthropology, maybe?
What would be a combination?
Well, like he said that it's like a changelings are like a myth, right? They don't exist. So like I was thinking like folklore or something, like, but we're mythology, anthropology, you know, we're not really sure like what kind of college department they'd be the changelings would be in, or like where we could find... I'm thinking like I took some English, like this is the crazy thing, like I even took some English classes where we discussed like fairy tales and stuff like that, and folklore. So I don't know if it would be like an English department or like a what?
They probably have like a mythology.
Cultural anthropology.
I was gonna say, I feel like anthropology is definitely in there.
Cultural anthropology, yeah, something like that. Something to figure out where like kind of like this myth of the changeling came from. Lux will just kind of like lean into Professor Tucker and be like, I think I might have saw one once.
Did you?
Yeah, maybe.
What might you've seen that?
Like at a bar. It was just kind of like I saw someone and then I blinked and then they were somebody else, and it wasn't they were wearing the same clothes and everything. So it was wild. I might have been drinking too much, but I feel like it was really a thing.
So he's looking at you with this smug kind of face, like someone telling him a story about hearing Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, of course you saw that. Of
That is
course.
100% what I was going for, actually. She's not gonna give him like the big clues. Like
Mhm.
I'm just kind of like fascinated by it, and I just keep hearing, rumors. And you know what they say about rumors.
True. I don't.
Always a little bit of truth in a rumor.
Yes. Well, with variety of magics that can alter your form, not really sure what you saw might have been a changeling.
Oh, yeah.
We can use magic to explain a variety of phenomena that occurs.
Even time travel?
He looks at you like you're crazy. He's
Done.
like, time travel.
No reason.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Now you're just talking about impossible stuff.
yeah, no such thing as changelings, no such thing as time travel, right?
But I don't want to discourage you too much. And if it's in alchemy, if we teach anything, it's that sometimes you have to believe because it's absurd.
Say that again.
Sometimes you have to believe because it's absurd. Sounds like
Where
a
did that-
secular. What?
Where did that come from?
It's one of the core principles of alchemy. We do strange things. We turn lead into gold, just on a whim. Sometimes it seems, and yes, it's absurd. But if you believe and you're driven to find something, you might just find out that it's actually possible.
Okay.
Oh.
And you say this core principle of alchemy was probably passed down from the founder.
I'm sure it was some alchemist that said it.
One last question. She'll
Somebody
just kind of
chock
like,
full of those.
yeah, just naturally curious tiefling.
I'll have to charge you for a couple classes at this rate. Oh, go on.
Oh yeah. Do you ever know a scientist named Victor? Dr. Victor?
Victor? No, it's not a name I'm familiar with. No, doesn't mean, of course, he might have been a different discipline.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Just curious. She shrugs.
This is going to sound strange, like a lot of this has. Former students. Have you ever had anyone try to go after something taboo that may have gotten disbarred from the university?
Taboo. It's not a lot of things that are taboo. Well, then,
Working with living subjects?
of course, that'd be taboo.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
So certainly that would have been expelled if they were found to be doing stuff like that.
And rightly so.
All right.
All right,
Well,
guys.
if you do think of any more questions, you know to find me.
Do you keep office hours?
I do. Yes.
Would you mind telling me what they are so I can come back and, get you at the right time?
Yeah. So he gives you his summer business or his summer office hours. So you can basically contact him whenever you need, and he also gives you his number. Make things communication a bit more easy, I think.
Yeah.
In case you
Just
don't
want to be
like
respectful of
messages
his
just popping in your head.
time. Works for me.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your stay at the college.
Yeah.
It was very educational. Thank you.
It's really cool
Super.
here.
Super groovy.
Gotta go with that intellect
Mhm.
crystal you did. How'd it feel?
It was
Oh,
interesting.
is that what that was?
By now, since you are no longer in the library, you do not have this benefit anymore.
Oh yeah, I already changed my intelligence back.
So, yeah, I assume you guys wander out of the alchemy tower. Lorian, the library is still calling your name for your study in demons now that you've had your combat break.
Yeah. Good break.
Go get
Oh,
I
some
didn't take a
rest,
bath
Lorian.
though.
You're gonna take a bath.
I mean, this man got cut up, almost died again.
Mm-hmm.
But did you die though?
No.
As we come towards the end of the session, you guys begin to part ways. And yeah, Lorian, you say goodbye to your friends that you haven't seen in such a long time.
I'll write you letters.
If you have time and you're not doing anything, you could always meet us for breakfast.
The Waffle House.
Yeah,
It has been a long time.
Oh good.
we could steal some more mugs.
Lorian hates that.
Just
Stealing
an
is
offer,
wrong.
you know. It's just an offer.
With that, you guys leave the college. Thanks for listening to another episode of Radio D&D. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Radio DD Pod, and make sure to check out Drawforth Arts on Instagram. They created our podcast cover art and did an absolute amazing job. If you liked what you heard, please rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening.
I'm Stephanie and I play Lux, and you can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Plain Ethereal. That's PLAIN Ethereal.
I'm Ethan, and you can find me at my Twitter, at Badger_D, in as in the letter D.
Join us next time on Radio D&D. What do you guys think about the lore dropped? You guys curious?
Spooky.
Interested?
Oh, incredibly
Yeah.
interested.
Mhm.
When you talk about chromatoplasm as, basically all living things, are we talking like stem cells, like being the baseline of everything that transforms into its specific purpose? Or are we going something a little deeper here?
Yeah.
Think of it like atoms, but for like living
Okay.
matter.
Okay. So smaller than stem cells. Great. All right.
How do you even get that? How would
I
you
don't
even get
know.
that? I don't know. You know.
I don't know.
Well, he designed it. I hope so.
I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
man.
Yeah, James.